Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Put Your Judgment. Welcome to Counterview. Man City drop points, as Touchline said, but Man United lose against 10 men. And Liverpool, of course, lose against Wolves after they mocked Arsenal all day long, dropping points to Wolves, of course. Liverpool drop points to Wolves, of course, absolutely ridiculous. Bro. But Chelsea slap Aston Villa. The door is open for everyone at top 5. Now, Villa are the biggest frauds on, of course, in the Premier League. Of course, slapped at home 4-1 by the mighty Chelsea under Liam Rosenia. And Arsenal win at Brighton. And the mill that, guys, let's just establish something. I have tried to get a City fan over the last 24 hours, and I couldn't.
Let's address the elephant in the room here. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's address it. Let's address it. The elephant is fucking gigantic. It's a mammoth. It's an absolute mammoth. And I told you all, Man City fans are soft as shit. Soft as baby cheek.
Hold on. Paz. You've already started off wrong.
You're not going to turn up when you put on it.
You've already started wrong, bro. You said Man City
anyway,
and fans. It doesn't go together.
Sorry. Man City fans.
Anyway, let's just hold on. Anyway. I want to have a conversation about, again, Arsenal win 1-0, City drop points, and all my timeline. Opta, Sky Sports, forget City. Opta, Sky Sports, Talk Sport, like every single media outlet are criticizing Arsenal for winning 1-0 away at Brighton. As if, and we're going to talk about, well, I swear to God, it's the craziest thing I've seen in my life. In a title race, Arsenal grabbed a 1-0 win. They scored in the 9th minute, and they are criticized like hell everywhere. There are some people that are defending them. There is Simon Jordan defending them, which is, and by the way, there are people that I didn't expect to defend them. Jason Cundy defended the 1-0 win, but they're calling it ugly win. My problem, which is we're going to talk about as well, is that people that take the narrative and say that Arsenal all season play shit football. That Arsenal all season play terrible football. People said that they don't deserve to be Premier League winners. We're not saying that they won the league already. But people say that. Or a lot of people say that there's going to be asterisks next to them if they win the league, which is actually crazy. Man United lose against 10 men. And we're going to start by the top 5 race, of course.
Mo, let me ask. I'm gonna say a statement, yeah. And I'm telling you now, up until this year, I've heard it every single year, but this year. And the statement is the hallmark of a championship team is they win when they don't play well. Now that we do it, now it's terrorism. But when these were playing,
we can actually start. I want to start there. Yes. Go ahead. Let's actually start. I want to get everyone's opinion. Ram won the league, right, with Liverpool. Why are you so silent, Ram? Allah Azim, it's okay, Habibi. This is only football. It's okay. It's like, what the guy is so upset. Okay. This is my view. Come closer to the mic or somebody.
Winning at the Molyneux ain't for everybody, Ram.
Clearly ain't.
Facts.
Clearly ain't.
I'm gonna give you my opinion, and I want you guys. In my opinion, they are playing against Brighton. It's one of the toughest teams to play football against because they're very, very good, right? No, they score a goal in the 9th minute. They defend their lead. Any other game, Arsenal maybe like against Wolves, they defended, they drop points. Against Brentford, they drop points. But Arsenal being resilient for 90 minutes is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But everyone wants to flip it as a bad thing, which is something I don't understand.
Why is the chat moving so slow? Where are all the guys, bro? Where are all the Man City guys that are always in here?
Why
this is unacceptable. Why is so unacceptable? This is unacceptable. No, I don't care about these other teams. I want to know where everyone is. Where are they?
You cooked Man City yesterday. I want to talk football. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. What do you guys think? Ram, what do you think about Arsenal yesterday winning?
My opinion ain't changed, bro. Like at the end of the day, the only thing I rate about Arsenal is the defense and the midfield. Again, it proves my point. I ain't gonna.
Do you think they should have attacked yesterday? Let me ask.
They scored more goals.
Do you think, Ram? Do you think the right thing that Arsenal should have done yesterday is attack after being 1-0 up?
No, it's to win by any means necessary.
What do you rate about Liverpool?
What do I rate about Liverpool? 6 Champions League. That's it.
No.
No.
Then I'm going to ask you to count your prems. I'm going to ask you to count them Gerrard prems, and then I'm going to ask you to count them Carragher legend prems. So let's not go down this wormhole. We've done it 50 times, Ram.
Nah, but you can count Alisson prems.
No, I don't want to. I can count Alisson giving the game away. I can count Alisson giving the game away, Ram.
I know. Robbo's got 2 Premier Leagues as well.
I can count Alisson bottling the Champions League for you this year. But anyway, we're not going to do that. We're not going down the wormhole. Hold on, Ram.
So why did you ask him? Why did you ask him that question? Why did you ask him that question?
It's a dumbass question. Like, what we doing?
No, you said you only rate our defensive midfield. What part of Liverpool do you rate? What part of your team do you rate?
Florian Wirtz and Szoboszlai this season.
Fucking hell, that's dark. What about you? I thought you had the greatest striker of all time.
I'm surprised you didn't ask me what do I rate about Man City, because I don't rate much about Man City either.
No, I want to talk about your club because you're talking about my club. I don't care about Man City.
Are we talking about Arsenal?
Okay, we're not. Okay, guys.
Do you know what? I love? Because I don't rate a certain part of his team. He's getting now butthurt about it.
Guys,
look, at the end of the day,
so let me.
He's getting butthurt. KG, is he not getting butthurt? He started.
Yeah, I don't get it. You're rating. I'm just giving energy.
Ram, let me ask you. Do you think there should be an asterisk next to Arsenal if they win the title?
No.
Do you know? I think there should be an asterisk next to you. Szoboszlai's braids. That's where the asterisk
is.
Hey. You know what? Yes. You know what, guys? That's probably the only thing we agree on.
You deserve to lose.
Take the braids off. I swear. Let the locks flow, bro. But don't even do that stupid cornrows bull crap, whatever that
one there was, bro. That one there, you deserve. I knew you was losing. Because fate and energy and powers. They saw them locks.
Yeah,
brother, you just do the Italian thing, do the Totti.
Imagine Gerrard back top braids.
I don't want to imagine many people with braids. You get me. But again, if you're gonna ask me about the Arsenal team, I don't know why Pad's getting all butthurt about it.
I'm not butthurt.
Brother, you just literally came back to me and asked me what do I rate about.
Let's not raise our voice at each other. Let's not do that today. Let's have a. The reason why
are we able to have a football conversation once? Once in our life, just once in our life.
The reason I asked you that is because I wanted to know like the basis of where that rating is coming from, and I wanted to know if it was delusion. And I asked you about your own team because I wanted to know if for example, if you said, I rate our attack, my rebuttal would have been, but your attack hasn't been much better than ours. So how can
I don't rate many things this season.
That is why I asked Ram, so that I could establish the base of where you're at.
If we're comparing to Europe, I don't think your attack is anywhere near what Barcelona's is. I don't think it's anywhere.
Most goals in the Champions League.
Oh, you really want to do the Champions League?
Convo done.
You said that, bro.
Really do the Champions League. How many? Okay, remind me. How many games did Rafinha play in the Champions League this season?
That's not my problem.
Just go.
I'm sorry. Isn't that part of the conversation?
I'm sorry.
I have that. Stop. Don't yell at each other. Ram, just get. Do you know that Saka was injured about 4 games of the 8 games
so we're now we're talking about Rafinha.
I wouldn't swap Saka.
Are we going to have a conversation about Rafinha and Saka?
Rafinha.
Let's not do Rafinha.
They have Rashford.
Oh, here we go.
They have. Okay, you're telling me that Saka. Okay, do you?
Hold on. He played 5 games, so he played more than half the games, and he's only scored 1 goal, and that was against Copenhagen.
Oh, how many minutes did he play?
364.
What, Ram?
So basically, just over 60
nobody
minutes.
with eyes that work can
just over 60 minutes. You mean 4 games?
Barca's
but Arsenal attack. Okay, I think actually it's an adaptable team. I think people really don't wanna comprehend this. What I mean by this, like yesterday, Arsenal could have attacked. They could have pushed players forward. Because Brighton are a wide open team, right? But Arsenal chose not to do this. And the reason why, because when Man City did this, they lost. Man City were 1-0 up against Brighton, if I'm not mistaken, and they lost. Why? Because Man City couldn't defend. So if Arsenal did this, by the way, I'm gonna tell you, if Arsenal did attack yesterday, and the game ended 1-1, and Brighton.
Are you telling me that their attack is as good as the majority in Europe? By the way, if you want to do the Champions League, the Champions League goals thing, PSG weren't the best team in the group stage, but they ended up being the best team in Europe.
I didn't say this, Ram. I didn't say this.
So again, I told you, I don't rate their attack. If you're talking about the midfield, you're talking about the defense. Brother, you got to give them ratings.
No, let's not. What are we doing? No one rates Arsenal's attack. But it's
because you're just. I don't know why everyone's getting upset about it, and then you're coming up with arbitrary comments.
Why are we talking about Arsenal attack? Why are we talking about Arsenal attack? Everyone is talking about the approach of games. That Arsenal's approach of game is wrong. The Arsenal approach of game is not the right way. The Arsenal approach of game ruins football. That's what people talk about. That's what everyone's talking about today. Again, they're talking about this.
Right, but
what's his name?
You can't show them to the people at the top of the league. They're approaching games wrong. That don't make sense.
No one said they're approaching the games wrong. But again,
I'm not saying you said that. Mo said that people are saying that. Why are you so emotional?
Again, a win is a win. But again, what Mo, and I love how Mo's trying to twist it into something completely different. Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm not twisting anything. It's literally the media.
No, because you told me to react to you. You told me to react.
When the Brighton manager yesterday saying that there is only one team to play, when every single journalist in his press conference are asking him about the Arsenal approaching games, they literally asked him straight to his face, is it bad or good? Literally, go to the press conference because I watched all
honestly,
of it.
I don't care about what Fabian Hürzeler says.
Is it bad or good for football? No, but it's not about him. It's not about him.
You just mentioned him. What are we doing?
Ram, why are you
just listen, Ram. I know you're smart. Just listen. It's not about him. It's about the journalist asking him because he's the one in front of him. If this was any other manager, it's not about him personally. If there is any other manager who would have asked him the same question, it's about the journalist.
I'm going to flip it back on you.
Question.
I'm going to flip it back on you because I know you're a smart guy and you've been in the game for a very long time. Why do the media ask these questions because social media likes to spin it.
No, it's not that, because all the pundits are saying. No,
if
you ask me a question, let me answer it. Don't answer it for me.
Facts. Tell him.
Don't answer it for me. Like, you ask me, why do you think the media is answering this? Because all the big pundits are talking about it, because all the media outlets, these journalists have instructions. It's not them. If Sky Sports are talking about it, if Alan Pardew and Simon Jordan and Yaya Toure, if Yaya Toure is going to Sky Sports and saying that Man City play better football than Arsenal, he's taking a dig on how Arsenal play football. He's taking a dig on that approach. He's thinking that Arsenal don't deserve to be champions. That's why the journalists later that day, so that happened before. Now the journalists 48 hours later, they're asking the manager that just played Arsenal, is it good or bad the football? That didn't start from the journalists. It started from players. It started from pundits. It started from big players going to the media with big platforms saying that the Arsenal don't play good football and they don't deserve to be champions.
It's not started with them because social media have been talking about it for the past 2 seasons. And Mo, how many times
Arsenal, they didn't play bad football in 2 seasons? What is this?
They didn't play good football last season.
Yeah.
And they didn't play any football. No Man City played football last season. Who played football? It's only Liverpool last season.
Again, and it goes back to the point. They haven't been playing any good football for the past 2 seasons. That's what the narrative has been by the most of social media. And do you know what? Your point made no sense because you said, but the pundits and the players say it. You do realize the pundits and the players also go off what the social media say as well. And we all know they do it because it drives clicks, it drives revenue as well for a lot of people to have eyes on the screen. So again, your point of being like, but the pundits are saying it, I could throw it back at you being like, the pundits want clicks. Yeah. The only way to get clicks is to criticize Arsenal.
No one sells newspapers anymore, so it's just about little sound bites that people are going to consume on social media, and they're going to take that and then they're going to expand upon whatever narrative they want to go in. That's why on those press conferences, the post-match ones, none of those journalists ask any tactical questions.
But I want to go back. So I gotta big up my guy German Chicken Wing for being here. City fan is here. Okay, let me guys. There's actually plenty of them. Even Adam sent a super chat as well. I'm gonna discuss the super chats. Okay, they are here. But I'm gonna ask you guys genuine question. Okay, there's no banter. Somebody at touchline, take it. KG, take it. Arsenal, and I said that on the football terrace yesterday, right? Arsenal, in the 5 games before the Chelsea game, scored. I said that to you guys. 14 goals, 13 of them from open play. 3 of them from outside the box. The Eucharist one against Spurs, the Dubamendi one that was very good against Sunderland. They scored crosses. They scored all kind of goals, right? 13 out of 14 from open play. Was that not good enough for people? Like, what do people want? And also, if Arsenal are scoring 3 goals, average, almost 3 goals in every game, in these 5 games, granted that there's 2 of them that they drew, they didn't win. Is that not entertaining? Is that not good? What do people want Arsenal to do? Like, that's what I want to understand. Like, 13 out of 14 goals from open play.
Goals don't mean entertainment. Football.
My question is,
expand on it.
Who do you want us to play like? Tell me the team.
Expand. Yes, okay. Expand.
No, I agree.
Goals. Okay, guys. Goals don't mean entertainment, right? Goals don't mean entertainment. So what do you exactly pass this question? So how do you want to watch Arsenal then? Forget the Chelsea game, forget the Brighton game. There is 5 games that Arsenal were trying to attack. They scored some goals. Tell me.
Firstly, I don't want them to play like anything. They can play how they want. They win the league. That's their prerogative. I don't really care.
Prerogative.
Secondly, I agree that in the Premier League we're going through an era right now of where no one playing good football. No team in the league is playing good football. There's not one good team I can go consistently is playing week in week out good football. We're not because we're in the era now where they're prioritizing athletes rather than prioritizing technical footballers. So everyone's playing worse football. And they're doing more ball carrying, they're doing more physicality, all that stuff. So ultimately, it's just a thing you watch. You can watch players. Like a lot of Arsenal's goals, a lot of them, their goals, for me, like the way I like watching football, I watched, did anyone watch the Barca game against Atletico? Yeah. Anyone watch Lamine Yamal?
That was just Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, but there's only one Lamine Yamal in the world.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, but 10 years ago there wasn't.
But people love watching Lamine Yamal because he's not like what everybody else is.
When I say the team, just because you can score a goal in any type of way. Yeah, but ultimately you can score a
influence.
It's entertaining, does it? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. I was watching Bruno Fernandes the other day. Bruno Fernandes is, bro, against Newcastle. Yeah, we're gonna get onto that game, bro. Some of that passing he was playing was ridiculous. Yeah, he should have had about 5 assists in that game. This is entertainment. I don't feel like I watch Arsenal's attack and go, any of their attackers are going, oh my gosh, this guy's unbelievable. But their defense, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They can still score goals because they play good football. Like they can play, they play good football. They don't play entertaining.
They've got good players. They've got
good football. Doesn't mean entertaining. They got good players. Do you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, they're going to score goals. They've got a good system in there. But ultimately, I'm like, for me, goals isn't just good football. Do you know what I'm saying? You can score goals in a scrappy way. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea used to score goals, and everyone used to say they played dead football. Doesn't matter. Like, you win games, you win games. They had 0.01 XG yesterday at the first half. Do you know what I'm saying?
But again, if you say stuff like this, you're called a hater, bro.
Yeah.
Or you have Arsenal the radio. It's just stuff like this. And I don't know why Arsenal fans take it the wrong way. Do you know why? KG can relate to this. Mourinho got this a lot worse than what Arteta got.
Yeah.
Mourinho called it.
You bums used to call him the special one. You're chatting shit.
No, he called himself the special one.
He gave himself that nickname.
He gave
used to call, no, because everyone else used to do it as well. Let's not pretend like he was just a madman by himself, calling himself the special one. You all used to be like, oh my God, Mourinho versus Pep, what a Goliath v Goliath, bro. Now, you lot are saying it's Pep's son versus Pep. So let's not pretend like it's the same energy. See, this is the shit that I hate, bro. Is you don't like to pretend shit never happened and you like to rewrite history, bro. Mourinho did not have the same energy as what Arteta gets, bro. Let's have it right. Because when he played
only because of the times is different. If Mourinho's tactics and Mourinho's prime was in the social media area,
they would have hated
100% be getting killed like Arteta is.
No, man.
Because even Liverpool, United fans, and Arsenal fans used to cuss him the most because you play this horrible style of football.
Yeah, it's just the time you live in, man. Just you said it on the last show. You embrace it.
Embrace it,
in the chat.
No, I'm embracing it. I'm just putting out.
It's gonna.
Don't tell us that we're rewriting history because we're not.
Yeah, you literally are.
Oh, we're not, bro. No, we're not.
Hold on. So people didn't call Mourinho a genius?
Hold on, say it again.
Did people call Mourinho a genius or not?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Coming to the Premier League.
They called him generational because he won the Champions League with Porto. Bro.
No. Ram. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that reason. Ram. Maybe I don't know if you were young or not. You're not that young, Ram. Mourinho, when he came to the Premier League, because I used to. You're not that young, Graham. You're not that young, okay? Right? I remember when Mourinho came to the Premier League, remember, before Mourinho, there was only 2 managers for 10 years that won the Premier League. It's only Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson. And when Mourinho, and by the way,
Blackburn.
Yeah.
Blackburn.
Blackburn won in 96 or something.
95.
Yep. Okay. So, for me, nobody retained the title other than Ferguson. So when Mourinho came and battled these 2 and won back-to-back, people said, yeah, that's a genius guy. He came in, he literally won against Wenger and Alex Ferguson back-to-back.
When he won that, I'm talking about when he joined. But again,
no one said he's a genius when he joined.
In his first season, was he not getting cussed for the style of football that he was playing?
Oh, bro.
Because even John Terry even said it. John Terry even said it himself.
Guys, at that time, I didn't watch English media. I was watching the Arabic media at that time, right? So I don't know what the English media was saying about him, but in the Arabic, they were getting Ruud Gullit, they were getting people that actually analyze football, and people were talking about him. This is the guy that actually presented 4-3-3 to the world in an expanded one, right? So he's the one that said that this is the revolution for the sport. 4-3-3 was his thing. Joe Cool, Damian Duff, Robin, that was his stuff, right? That was his thing, right? The wingers coming back and everything, the midfield, that's his thing. And I actually think that the problem with people, I actually don't think that Arsenal games are not entertaining.
They are entertaining, bro. It's not a lie.
Not all games.
Not all games.
Not all games. Not all games.
That was a dead game yesterday. But it's not Arsenal's fault. Like Pat said the other day.
Dead game. Okay.
You win.
Brighton should have done better with some of their chances.
Absolutely.
But not many people.
But Arsenal has a part to play in how dead that game was, because their approach to games is risk adverse, right? Arteta doesn't want to lose it, and I'm not blaming him. Jose's was the exact same way with us. He did not. He's Pep's the exact same way. They are.
I actually don't think so. I don't think he has the tools. Now we go.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have good attackers.
I actually don't think. Let me. That's his fault. Now we're gonna go to that's his fault. Paz. I swear to God, guys. I actually think that Martinelli yesterday was just like anybody could have done what Martinelli did yesterday. He's running around, covering players, trying to push players around.
Yeah.
Literally, like for me, Eze yesterday, for example, how many times Eze got the ball, turned, and literally messed up his second touch or third touch, and he's tripping on the ball. The only one that was trying yesterday.
I don't agree with that.
Yesterday, well, Eze yesterday, his touch was not good.
I don't agree with that.
So what you don't agree with? The Arsenal have the tools?
I don't agree. I don't agree with your assessment of Eze. I don't really agree. I don't agree. Here's the thing: like people say they rate our midfield. People say they rate our defense. But if I ask people to actually break some of the stuff down as to what it is you rate about these things, I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to actually answer that question. I think you're just going to start talking about defending.
Yeah, even your bullshit alarm went off.
Yeah,
people would break down how good.
It's a bullshit alarm. It's a bomb alarm.
Go ahead. This is the alarm for the in Dubai
that you made. Yeah,
it's bomb alarm. But anyway,
did you say bomb alarm or bomb alarm?
Bomb, guys. Bomb. He's in. Go ahead. Because go ahead.
I don't listen to this. I don't think people actually assess that correctly. And the reason why a lot of the times we get dominated is because we are struggling at this current point to build from that base of midfield to get to our attack. The only people we find on a consistent basis is realistically Saka. Outside of Saka, we don't build very well. And for me, we got to look at that as a quality issue. And we had that same issue when we was trying to build out of Xhaka and then we brought in Zinchenko, which helped us really get from back to front really, really quickly. But right now, I don't think Zubi is doing a great job of doing that. And then the us having Calafiori out doesn't help with our build up. We have a lot of and then, so right now because Cappy, it's Rice and Zubimendi trying to connect that dot. From
I actually can I go to that point, Paz? The football wise. Yesterday, I was watching all the games, and there is a guy that I was screaming at all the time. I rated this guy all season. Zubimendi yesterday. I was screaming at him yesterday. I'm like, can you turn and pass the ball forward instead of playing the safe passes left and right?
Don't do that.
And I'm like, huh?
He's not a good passer of the ball.
He is
a very good
passer. Guys, see the difference. Hold on. So you're making hold on. You're making a sweeping statement. I actually disagree with you. When he first joined Arsenal, Zubimendi, he actually used to do the. You know what the line breaking passing is? You bypass a couple of you bypass a couple of the
Sandro.
You got. Let me just make that point for the people in the chat, guys. You make that pass, that bypass two players that are pressing between the lines for one of your midfielders or wingers or forwards or something like this. Zubimendi yesterday, plenty of times had space to turn, see the pitch in front of him, and try to make that pass. And he didn't do it. And I think that is what Pat is talking about. He doesn't do this. Declan Rice yesterday as well, he was trying. They are playing the safe passes. They want to get to Saka with 5 yards passes instead of playing the 15 yards one between the lines. They don't want to do this, right? And I don't know what is wrong with Zubimendi, but lately he has been scared of making any long passes. What I mean by long is not diagonals. It's just a 15, 20-yard passes. He's just not making them. He's making the simple ones.
That's easy to blame on Arteta. And people say, "Oh, it's safe. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like if you can see these passes and you're not hitting them, like we have to blame it on the player. And unfortunately, like I think as well,
100% spot on.
Watch Norgard play against Wigan, yeah, and people couldn't believe what Norgard was doing. But these are the same things that Zubimendi was brought in to do. And I'm not here
and
to
he
start
did, and it passed, and he did in the beginning of the season. He did.
Yeah, facts. He was
He
breaking
did.
lines
The
very
problem
well.
is, I know that he has the ability to do it. I know
How
because he
did
does
you
it for
go,
Spain. That touchline, he did it already this season.
He did it
Touchline,
in Sociedad. He did it
before
for
you,
Spain, he did it
before
for
you,
Rogers.
touchline.
Watched him play for
Okay,
Sociedad.
there is.
Why are you lying?
Look, touchline. Forget that. Touchline. Forget this. There is a stat for it. It's called progressive passes distance.
Yeah, but
And
again,
Zubimendi-
stats are so misleading because if I pass the ball 5 yards to Declan Rice and Declan Rice drives the ball up the pitch 30 yards.
No. Progressive
that's not a
passes.
progressive pass.
No.
I just passed the ball 5 yards.
No. Progressive distance and progressive passes with distance. That means how much distance did you put in your passes?
Mo.
I mean, they're not the same. There is progressive passes. That's a number. That's a number like 5 passes, 6 passes. They can be 1 yard progressive pass. And there's progressive distance with passes. He used to actually play the ball 15, 20 yards every game, multiple times to break the lines. He doesn't do this anymore. And don't tell me that Arteta's telling the guy, don't do this. Play the safe ones. He isn't. Of course he's not. The player sees the pass, choose to play the safe one to Gabriel or Mosquera or whoever next or Timber, instead of trying to go forward. I think that he doesn't do. And that's why Arsenal have a massive...
Let me ask you this.
A massive problem. Let me just.
I watched him
Go
play
ahead.
my own club 5 times, and I
Arsenal have a massive problem in creating from the middle. Massive problem in creating from the middle.
So if Arteta sees Zubimendi just playing the safe passes, right? 5 yards to the right, 5 yards to the left, passing it back. Is it not the manager's responsibility to say play the riskier pass? I don't care if you lose it going forward, but play the ball forward.
But don't you think that would be don't you think that would be stupid?
No, I mean it depends on what
Let me tell you why it's. Let me tell you why I think if the manager does this, if the team is doing well and winning games and they're top of the league and they're playing against tougher oppositions, let me tell you why this would be stupid. Because if you, I'm not saying you stupid, I'm saying that would be stupid from the manager to do that, right? If yesterday against Brighton, he told Zubimendi, stop playing safe passes and play risky ones, so the players push forward and Brighton hit them and they score a goal, would that be okay? Would that be great? Would people come out and say, you know what, Arsenal dropped points, but they were brave. You know, I want people to actually comprehend this. Imagine if Arsenal, we know that against Brighton, you can get hit with ease because it's one of the best teams to play against top oppositions, right? You Chelsea, you guys know that. You don't have the greatest record against them, right?
Only
so if he asks players to take that much risk and they get hit, would people come out and say, Arsenal dropped points, but they were brave though? You know what? Arsenal were very brave. We got entertained. No, people would not say that. They would cook Arsenal. They would cook Arteta. They would cook the players. They would talk about their mentality. They would talk about everything bad about the team. That's what would happen. That's what would happen. Right? I don't know the solution. I think the solution for Arsenal, and I said it many times, Arsenal need a superstar up top. In the front line, they need a superstar. That superstar can be an attacking mid, or can be a striker, or can be a winger. That superstar is not Saka, and is not a Foden, and is not a Palmer. That superstar need to be a Harry Kane level of player for Bayern Munich. That needs to be a Yamal level, a Mbappe level. Say it again.
Why did you mention Palmer and Foden?
Because people think that because I'm saying that Saka's not, I think Palmer and Foden are this guy. No, they're not. I'm talking about a higher caliber.
You had to say them names still. You had to.
You do know, by the way, that
you did the right thing. You had to say the names.
I had to say that. You know why? I explained to you why I said the name. The names because people think if I say that I'm having a dig at Saka. I'm not. That caliber of players, right? Is not what Arsenal should be looking for. They should be looking for something bigger than this. A Mbappe, a Kane, a Yamal, someone like this. Ousmane Dembele.
Harry Kane, they actually could get.
But you get my point about this. Someone.
You don't think
Harry Kane would? Harry Kane would go to.
There's no way.
No, he wouldn't.
Harry Kane.
Bayern for 3 years.
But you get my point. Here is the problem. The problem is that these players don't exist as much. They don't. They need, for example, a Haaland, for example. And what I mean, a Haaland is not a superstar. But let me tell you, most of the teams that play against Haaland, if you play a long ball 1-on-1 against Haaland can battle the defender to go to goal. He used to do that last season when teams attacked Man City. He's not a superstar, but he would force Brighton to be cautious. He would force Brighton to be cautious.
Definitely a superstar. Let's not be crazy.
But what I mean by this, he would force Brighton to be cautious.
He's not
he's not a what Arsenal need is they need someone that is a game changer on that left-hand side. They need somebody that will open the pitch up so that it gives Gyökeres space, it gives Havertz space in the middle. It doesn't allow you to double up on Saka as much, and it takes the burden off of Saka to carry their attack. I agree with you. There's a shortage of top-notch left wingers in the world. Right now, there's a lot of really good.
I was watching Martinelli yesterday, KG, and
they need an elite creator.
I feel sorry for Arsenal fans if you have to watch Martinelli play football week in, week out as a start.
We've got Pedro and
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not acting.
Paz thinks he's good enough. Paz thinks he's good enough.
You ain't even heard what I said, you donut.
So we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm sorry.
No. Because this is what you don't like to do.
I am waiting. See, I am waiting. See, you interrupted him, Ram. He was about to say something meaningful. Now he's about to say something meaningful.
I haven't even spoken. Who are you replying to?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Anyway, what you don't like to do, and yes, I'm saying you lot, I'm wrapping you all under one bow. You don't like, when we speak about Arsenal, we like to pretend that when we're criticizing a guy, like that makes my man the deadest. And Martinelli is one of the best left wingers in the Prem. Let's have it right. All your left wingers are shit.
Is that what you wanted to hear, Mo?
That's exactly why.
Yes, Ram. See, Ram, let him make him the statement. Let him make the statement.
Garnacho is your barometer and your...
Arsenal fan, this is your guy, bro. This is your guy. Back your guy.
Guys, please, let him finish. Guys, let him finish, please. Cannot speak over each other.
Fucking hell, bro. Reality is, all of our left wingers are shit. They're all shit. Bar City, who's City have on the left wing? So if you're gonna count Semenyo, they got a good left winger. Outside of City, we're all shit, bro. So you lot need to stop taking the moral left wing high ground as if you lot are demons. You've got Cody Wakpo and a 16-year-old, and you've got Garnacho and Gittins, bro. Let's not pretend like we're just in this.
I know what shit looks like.
Shit as well.
I
know.
KG, do you know what the equivalent is of? Last season, me saying that I have Darwin
Nunez. Please, are you done?
Basically that.
Yes,
guys, we don't need to interrupt. Guys, we don't need to speak about it. Are you done? You finished?
Oh, stop talking, ain't I?
Okay, who said?
Don't say it like that. Though, about are you done or you finished? Don't do that because you know what you was doing there.
I am not. I want to respond. I want to respond, and I don't want anyone to interrupt me. Who said?
How's that feel? Was that jarring?
It feels shit.
Was that jarring? Because that's how it felt for me. But go ahead.
No one said that the left wingers are. You said your left winger is the deadest in the league. But for a team that is top of the league, I think Arsenal need better.
Why?
Is that fair to say?
No, because we're top of the league with him.
No,
you lot need better left wingers.
That's the wrong way to look at things.
You lot, hold on. You lot need better left wingers because you're not top of the league. We're top of the league with this left winger. So you don't want to adjust our problem. You need to adjust your left wing problems because you're not top of the league. Because
this is exactly. You know,
I have a response to you. So what about this statement? Sorry, Touchline. What about this statement? Arsenal are top of the league despite having Martinelli as their left wing.
Damn.
So they're winning.
That's my opinion.
Martinelli.
That's my opinion.
Cody Wakpo is a bigger problem.
See, you're deflecting.
Why are you deflecting? We're not talking about Liverpool. Talk about.
Don't deflect.
No, don't deflect. Hold on. The floor was open, and I'm the only one that spoke.
No, don't deflect.
The floor was open. The floor was open. I've taken the floor.
Don't deflect. Talk about Arsenal. Talk about Arsenal. Don't talk about Liverpool. Why are you talking about Liverpool? Talk about Arsenal, bruv. Talk about Arsenal.
Everyone. Anyway, as I was saying,
do you see the issue, Mo?
As I was talking,
I just talked about other clubs.
Hold on, you're getting emotional because I'm talking about Cody Wakpo, but I'm talking about everybody. You just didn't let me get to everyone else. Anyway,
Stop
Cody
talk
Gakpo-
about Arsenal, bruv. Oh my days, what are we doing?
It's part of my point, though. It's part of my point. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you very much. So, out of Martinelli, Cody Gakpo, Gittins, yeah, who is a bigger problem? It's Martinelli's last on the problem list.
But that doesn't mean he's not a problem.
Hold on. Who has a bigger impact on losing, Martinelli or Gittins and Gakpo? It's you, man's left wingers. Don't worry about my left wingers, because you lots is having.
No, but this is what we're discussing.
That's not the
So, but
argument.
that's not the point. Okay, but Paz,
is the
but
point.
then you're missing.
But
You're missing the point, Paz. This is YouTube. We're discussing Arsenal today. When we discuss Chelsea,
I'm
we'll
not
discuss
telling you
Palmer.
don't discuss it.
But we are discussing
But
it.
then answer the
We're
question.
I haven't
discussing
told you don't discuss it. He's telling me not to discuss anything.
No,
That's
just don't
what's
talk about why
Okay,
we
go ahead.
talking about
Touchline. Go ahead.
Martinelli.
Go ahead. Touchline.
I just want to thank Paz.
Talk about
Because remember
Liverpool,
that
I like.
conversation we had on Monday where Sam and that tried to say that football hasn't fallen off, and yet Paz can confidently say on a panel that Martinelli is one of the best left wingers in the Premier League.
You disagree?
When 10 years ago we had Sanchez, Hazard,
Mane.
Martial, Rashford,
You just
Mane.
named dead left wingers.
Name one
Man
dead left
said
winger.
Mane.
Name one
You
dead.
just named dead
Mane.
left wingers.
Name one
Mane
dead
said
left
Mane.
winger.
Martial. A man said Martial. and-
Martial is dead left winger. Oh, bro.
No. Leroy Sané. We forgot Leroy Sané, bro.
Allow it.
I can't believe what I'm
Allow
hearing.
it.
I touched on. You forgot about Leroy Sané, bro. Leroy Sané.
If
10
the
years
top
ago, he
5
wasn't gonna
wingers
leave my hair.
was Sanchez, Mane, Martial,
Hey, he
Rashford.
joined in 2016, bro. He joined in 2016.
Hazard.
And also, how can
Hazard.
you include Martial
Hazard.
and Rashford? How did they both play left wing at the same time? Which one?
Both
Which
left
one was?
because they were interchangeable.
No. They can't play left wing
Yes,
at the
they
same
were. How are you
You can't
telling
play
me
left wing
one
at the
club?
same.
Martial-
Hold on, you play 4-3-3 with 2 left wingers and a
Guys,
striker.
you need to
They
answer.
some play with some days Rashford would play, some days Martial would play. They were both cold at left wing. Man said Martial was cheeks.
Guys, hold on, one at a time. Wallah, I don't know. Martial, guys, I don't. Hold on, can we stop?
They weren't watching my team, and they're telling me that Martial has a goal.
Yeah, Habibi, Martial is a ghost. Martial was injured most of his career.
Touchline.
Martial on his debut.
Premier is known for having unbelievable runners.
Touchline.
Their entire defense.
Bro, but touchline. We have flipping Martin Skirtle at the back. I think Martial's not the guy to die for, bro. You don't die on that hill.
Yeah, you're dying for the wrong guy, bro. Martial was a ghost. He was injured all the time.
Rashford and
Martial would be Arsenal's best attacker.
You said Martial before you even mentioned Sadio Mane, bro. That's the worst.
Yeah, I forgot about Mane. Yeah, Mane was cold as well. when he was at
I got Sadio Mane.
What
Best in
you
the world.
named
But
is
Martial
not
was
the
better than
glory
Mane
days.
10 years ago.
Let me do these super chats before we go to Chelsea and others as well, because there's a lot of Kenny, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate you, Kenny. Thank you so much for this. Mr. Jamal is saying, looking forward to the super chats from Chicken Winger, Mr. Perfecto. The two Chelsea City fans. Credit to my gaffer, handling the media and opposing managers nonsense with such class. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. He said, what a surprise. The losing manager is complaining. Yes, Jamal. The German chicken wing was saying City were going to overtake us in 5 games, and that was in December. Where is that now? They haven't even qualified, equal the point tally. At this rate, it will take 2 years. German chicken wing is being called by super chatters. It's crazy, actually. I know that he is in the chat.
Been waffling since October. German shit. That name is so silly, bro. You silly man. Silly man, bro.
But big up for this. Adam, Forest was a gut punch, and Arsenal attack isn't special, but defensively, it's one of the best teams we have seen in the Premier League. How the suppressed chances is crazy. By the way, all this complaint from Hürzeler yesterday, they had 3 shots on target. Arsenal had 2. Just to guys let you know.
Yeah, Brighton did weren't very good yesterday. They should have taken some of their
I
chances.
thought Brighton were pretty good.
No, as in like when the final third, they didn't take any of their chances. That's what I mean.
That's what Brighton have never not been.
But the manager said there's only one team that played football, and I'm like, you had 3 shots on target. That's it. Raya didn't have like a magnificent save yesterday.
They kicked ball though. I like they did their thing. Pick up their thing.
Yeah, like I don't understand this.
That's a duck, bro. That's a duck.
Never want to see. Never want. We haven't even spoken about City fans. Never want to see Foden. Never never want to see Foden again unless
I'm tired at this point. He used to run plays, shrug him
Never-
off.
never want to see Foden again unless it's a cup game outside the final. I am tired at this point. He used to run at players, shrug them off with ease. I haven't seen that in 18 months. Shirky, we failed you. Bro, I'm going to tell you something. If you want to talk in the media, there is not enough talk about the best number 10 in the league, the player of the season, Phil Foden. There's not enough talk in the media about it.
He's not the player of the season now, is he?
Yeah, but there's not enough talk about the best English talent out there. The Stockport Iniesta. Glorious
Agree.
is correct.
Agree.
Stockport
Out of
Iniesta. There is not
Foden-
enough talk.
Out of
Habibi,
Foden, Saka,
Habibi, I'm going to
Palmer-
tell you. Palmer has one bad game. Saka has one bad game. Salah has one bad game. You see clips, shows, bro. Hours of shows about them having bad games.
I want to see Foden clips.
Like, bro, Foden
You
has
can't-
bad
you can't
games
have-
and
he doesn't
City
play.
drop points. I don't see nothing. I see Adi. I see talk
This
about
was meant to be a
Ronaldo.
generational talent, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I agree with Glorious. Yesterday,
That's
Phil
what I'm saying.
Foden was
I
was
got
not
cold
only-
gaps, man.
I'm going to tell you something. Phil Foden yesterday, because I watched the City game as well. Phil Foden was not only one of the guys, he was just another guy on the pitch. Anybody could have done the job that he did on the pitch. Rico Lewis could have done that. Rico Lewis could have gotten the ball in the City midfield and passed it around. Adi. That could have happened. Shirky is the one that played well yesterday. Shirky is the one who's running the show. Why is Phil Foden not running the show? I've been told. Bro, I swear to God, I went to the football terrace once for a match action. I got cooked by
He's going
4
soft.
City fans and Terry. 4 City fans and Terry because I said Phil Foden is one of the guys. And I got
He's
cooked
soft.
for it.
He-
I got cooked for it.
He's soft.
Right now, he's
The
not
league
the
misses.
BV guy.
Yo, you
But
got to
before-
change your
but no, but-
profile pic.
Mo, before you read it, T-Wiz, please change the DP. Please. I beg. Please change it. That is a wild DP. Please change the DP.
It literally says Chelsea against Arsenal. That's why he's got it.
Brother,
Yeah,
look
but
at
still-
what,
still.
Can I
the ball the pigs is just that.
can I
Of all the
read
things, you do
the
that.
can I read the super?
Yes, you can read it.
The league misses when they could bully us. When Arsenal, 100%, people miss when they used to bully Arsenal, 100%. Mike said they literally used to glaze Jose over Wenger. Lol, spot on. They used to do
should
that.
have. He's a much
used
better
to do-
manager.
'Cause
they
he
used
won
to do
Champions
this.
League,
Yeah,
bro.
he won
it's facts,
Champions-
facts, KG. Much better manager.
Okay, never forget when Drogba scored at the Emirates and the famous line, same old story. Arsenal played the football, Chelsea scored the goal. They used to love it. Jamal, I've seen this clip. I've seen the clips of the pundits say this, which is crazy that people actually criticize an Arsenal after yesterday's win. I actually think it's
Bro,
crazy.
listen, let me just say, yeah, bro.
Go ahead.
This whole Scholes is a fucking weirdo, yeah. Oh, they shouldn't be offered the title because, bro, you win the title by being the best team in the league at the season. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how shit the league is. I think the league's crap. I do think the league's crap, but I think it's crap entertainment wise. Do you know what I'm saying? There's still good teams in it, right? But ultimately, it don't matter how you do it. If you're the best team in the league that season, you win the league. Do you get what I'm saying? That goes for every single league title in every single country, of every single division, of every single tier of football. If you're the best in your league, you get promoted, or you win the league, or you do this, whatever. Like, it's the most stupidest logic ever. Do you get what I'm saying? Ultimately, I do think there's problems to talk about Arsenal. They might get insecure about it because they're top of the league. They don't mean anything. Like, there's still things we can talk about their team. However, they deserve the league title if they do win it this season because they've been the best team in the league.
Rivals miss Bellerin. Cazorla to bully off the ball. They do, 100%.
No, you
Arsenal
know that's exactly what it is, though. You lot miss us being Egypt. You lot miss Monreal. You miss Bellerin. You miss Mertesacker, who took 3 working days to turn around. You miss Koscielny, who would pick and choose the month to be good. You miss Coquelin. You miss Flamini, bro. You miss Arteta in our midst.
Whoever
That's
put
who you don't miss.
Cazorla's name in that super chat, if you're
Yeah,
an Arsenal fan, you are a fucking
because he
fraud.
said
Because
man
Cazorla
for
was that baller. Because
That's what
He could deal with. He could deal
the
with
beginning of
that.
the Arshavin era. You miss Walcott. These are the people you lot miss, bro. And now that you're seeing 6'3" terrorists everywhere, it's too much to comprehend. And I hear it, bro. Because I would feel the same way.
But
Well,
I'm
Mertesacker
gonna tell you guys something for real. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I said it for ages on this platform and on other platforms as well. The problem this season, if Arsenal win the league, is people will have to analyze football instead of going to the banter of you're a bottle job, you're going to bottle it, you haven't won the league in 20 years. And the problem with that, there's a lot of people that don't know how to play football, that don't know how to analyze football and actually watch football games, and they're going to get exposed. The content is going to die for the people that keep saying the only response is you're a bottle job. That will die because Arsenal, if they win the league, you're done. And there's going to be another problem. If Arsenal win the Champions League, how are you going to banter Arsenal? The people that used to banter Arsenal with only two, you haven't won a European trophy, and you haven't won the league, and you're a bottle job. You have to analyze football. Big up, Dio. Thank you so much for the donation, Dio. You didn't need to do that. Arsenal have a massive problem, equal top of the league, Carabao Cup final, 5th round FA Cup, and top of the Champions League. Okay, I hear you,
They
Lord.
have a massive
That don't
problem.
mean you don't have problems, bro. Like,
Yeah,
just
who said
'cause
they
you're-
have a
just
massive
'cause you're the
problem?
best right now don't mean you have problems, because that's how you if you want to stay at the top, you've got to address the problems you've got now, so then you can stay at the top. That's
You
what
can
City
always
did.
Let me.
improve.
I'm
City
gonna
did have a
respond
left
to you
back.
one thing,
Always improve.
Dio. I'm gonna respond to you. Liverpool last season, they won the league and they had problems, and they didn't address the problems because it was relying
And Mo,
different problem, but they didn't address it.
Mo,
And look
Mo,
at what happens. That
Mo,
happens.
they
عادي.
were in everything he's just named, by the way. Everything he's just named, they were top of the league, Carabao Cup final, 5th round FA Cup, top of the Champions League. Everything you just named. So I'm saying.
And Dio, just to respond to you, you know how much I rate Mikel Arteta as a coach, and I think he's doing a fantastic job making Arsenal top of the league.
Someone clip that face. Someone clip that face.
Arsenal deranging syndrome. I think that is so true. It's not. I don't think it's deranging syndrome. I think it's rage baiting. Dio. People rage bait Arsenal. It's the easy,
God,
it's the easy thing to do in the
So
world.
okay.
No
if
one
it's
writes
Arsenal
about Liverpool
deranging-
'cause no one cares. We're Man United and Arsenal. It's easy to rage bait our fan bases because we've actually got big fan bases. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just easy.
Again.
No one rage baits City. 'Cause they've got no
That's
fans.
rage
You can't even
baiting.
find-
You're
Okay,
rage
cool.
baiting Liverpool
Man
fans.
City then, because I know
What do you have
Liverpool fans are going to
derangement
get
of?
rattled in the
What-
chat. The 3
what
Liverpool
do-
fans that have turned up today.
Okay,
gonna
let
get
me
rage
explain
bait
to
in the chat.
Ram. Let me explain to Ram.
Man
Let me
City
go
have no
ahead, Ram.
fans, so no
Go
one's
ahead,
going to
Ram.
rage bait Man City because no one.
What do we
they
have
fans to rage
derangement
bait.
of?
Go ahead, Ram. What do you mean? Go ahead, Ram.
No, what do we have derangement of?
Okay, here is the thought. It's the best thing to do for content. Okay, BBC do it. Everyone does it. Is to rage bait Arsenal fan. Find the negatives in everything and rage bait them.
Us, please.
Not us, but he's talking about the media.
He's talking about us, bro.
Martinelli has 11 goals and 3 assists in
No,
all
Garnacho
competitions.
has 10 goals in all comps. That doesn't mean you can't be a shit winger. Come on,
So,
Dio. You're better than
Dio,
that.
He
let me
actually
tell
played
you.
well yesterday, though.
He
He
did.
actually
He did.
could,
He did.
yeah.
I'm going to tell you
That's how
something.
shit Matty Cash is.
Dio, Martinelli has only 3 GA in the league.
Yeah.
He's not a good winger. He was a good winger in 22-23 when he had 21 GA. That's it. Because there was spaces for him to run. The
If
guy
he's still good,
is
why have
not
they been
good.
trying to replace
No,
him?
but even
He's
then,
not.
he wasn't good then, bro. Like if you start analyzing things of GA, he's always if he gets the same chances he was getting that season, he'll still score
No,
goals now.
he was
He's not
good.
done-
I'm gonna tell you. Actually, his finishing was good in that season. He used to have variety of finishing. Martinelli from near post, left foot, right foot.
So finishing is what defines a player from being good to shit. That's what you're
No,
I don't
saying.
think
actually.
Martinelli's finishing ain't been shit.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
just-
I think
The way we're playing is just tough for him.
Yes,
Like,
I'm saying,
that transition
I
is
think-
just tough.
I think if he still got the same amount of chances he got in that season, he would still score the same amount of goals.
Yeah, but
A similar
I
amount
think
of goals.
I
don't
think
think his finishes
Martinelli
got worse.
for somewhat.
Martinelli's
I think
got goals this year.
Yeah, he's got goals in the Champions League this season. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think Martinelli, the way Arsenal play doesn't suit him because it requires high IQ in football and he doesn't have any. Talk about how Arsenal play with 10 men with Eucharist. Do you think Eucharist was at fault yesterday, Paz?
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I think we are 2 players away from being like low key untouchable, and I think, and I've been thinking about this, and that is with Gyökeres in the team, and that is with potentially getting rid of one of the left wingers and replacing him.
Who the two?
Tell me,
for
I want to understand.
positions
you.
and the two
Here's
players
what
you
I
want.
think. Here's what I think. Provided Zubimendi gets back to what he's supposed to be doing, I think we're 2 players away. One of those is someone that can actually, and I think we saw a glimpse of this. We've seen a glimpse when you see Havertz play with Gyökeres. I think you've seen a glimpse of what it could potentially look like when Gyökeres Like, for example, one of his biggest problems is he can't make nothing stick. Like that's another reason why we struggle to get out, because nothing sticks up there. Not one thing is impossible. And you've seen that when Havertz came on, all of a sudden now we're kicking ball. It's because he can make it stick and let everyone actually join him. He can take 3-4 touches and not die. Whereas Gyökeres, if you watch him, when he does make it stick, he's kicked it out to the wing and just used his body and waited for everyone. If we now have someone that, if we hit Gyökeres, and then Gyökeres knows that there's somebody else that I can give this ball to, now I think Gyökeres can set and spin. That way now you don't have to hang on to the ball for 50 years. Yeah. So now I think that comes from someone either midfield, or we create something. Even like the way we used to use Odegaard, for example, in the 10, and you used to see him like press with the striker. Like something that just a player that we put way closer to Gyökeres, as well as a left wing threat. I think you solve those two problems, it's a long day for everyone.
Can Eze be that guy that's close to Gyökeres?
No, I don't think Eze is that type of player. I think Eze is an 8 now for us.
Okay. I want to speak about Liverpool and Chelsea next. Problem with Martinelli take that is discarded. Just how hard is it to attack in the Prem? Martinelli cooks his matchup in almost every game in Europe. We still need better though. I think it's not, but Saka does it. It's not in the Prem only. I think his decision making has been lacking massively. I think his decision making has been lacking, to be honest with you. So, Tevin, I think Trossard's decision making is better most of the time, but he's older. That's what I mean, to be honest.
I think Martinelli is good enough to stay at Arsenal. I wouldn't want to get rid of him.
As a bench player, I agree with you. Not as the starter. And the starter need to be a higher caliber. Like you need a higher caliber player.
But not every single player in your team has to be unreal. Like Chelsea had Bossingwa when they won, bro. Like not every single player has to be unbelievable.
But I think Martinelli is below the average that Arsenal.
I don't think you'd be saying that if Gyökeres...
Like Semenyo, if you have Semenyo and you have Martinelli as a backup, fine.
But if Gyökeres looked better, I don't think we'd be
maybe, yeah. Foden wasn't playing much because he's soft in the midfield. O'Reilly gets stuck in and he's not scared to get stomped on. Simple as that. Yeah, Foden was playing with like fork and knife, like walking on eggshells yesterday. I agree with you. And I'm, again, glorious. I'm glad that you are speaking about it. Touchline. I just want to tell you something about Donna Collin. You're going through it. It happens with LB. It happened with me. It's okay. It happened with a lot.
Yeah, just someone's hammer out, please. Or him, or
whatever. Okay. Donna Collin, appreciate the support, but I'm sorry if the panelist is not accepting it, they're not accepting it. So you're timed out. All I said with Arsenal Dranger syndrome, and Ram says I'm talking about the panel. Looks like Ram is feeling guilty, or does the shoe fit?
Interesting statement. I mean, you're making a super chat and you're addressing the panel. So normally I would take a super chat as addressing the panel. I wasn't talking about the media. We weren't talking about the media. If you're putting a super chat, if you're putting a super chat down, then you're addressing the panel. That's how I see it.
Smash the likes, people. Top 5 talk. Touchline at Liverpool and Man United. You guys allowed Chelsea back in it.
Should we start off with Liverpool? Because I need a bounce.
Go ahead. What do you have, work? It's 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Unless you have a date.
It still don't mean I have to work, bro. You know why I was late, bro. Now you know why I was late. Poor performance, man. Poor performance. Like you can't excuse a performance like that. Wolves as well.
You look down, bro.
Nah, because every week I'm like, I don't know what Liverpool turns up, and then you criticize me for having that opinion, and then you could clearly see why I say I don't know what Liverpool turns up. But one of the biggest fears I had when we were having that decent run was a lot of the football that we were playing was give it to Florian Wirtz and hope to God he does something. Florian and inshallah. And looks like I've been proven right, because ever since he's gone, we lack any form of creativity.
I thought suppose that's the best midfielder in the league.
You scored 5 goals.
Any form of creativity.
They were jammy goals though, Touch. A lot of them were jammy goals versus West Ham.
I will say the first half we still deserved at least one.
Ram,
goal.
do you rate your players?
KG, you agree with my point earlier about goals not being entertaining then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's the way you play. It's the way you play football, bro. The way we're playing football is just not good enough. It's not good enough.
What was you saying when we dropped points to Wolves then? What was your opinion on that? Then?
A poor performance, and you weren't good enough.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
I'm sorry.
We didn't drop points that moment.
Funny. Touchline. Remind me what happened at Newcastle, because I remember when they were 10 men down. When they were 10 men down.
See the problem with you, Ram? You're the one who asked to stop, guys. You're the one who asked to start with Liverpool. But once people start to criticizing you, you're trying to deflect to their club.
No, because they started.
You just
talking about,
did this.
No, they talked about.
You are the one.
No,
you are the one who asked to start with Liverpool.
KG and Touchline decided to talk about Chelsea and United. So then I'm gonna give it back to them. Do not criticize me.
You're
giving it back to them.
10 men, right? You
What are you doing? Do you know what I see?
Newcastle had 10 men against you, and you were 2-0 up.
I see what this is.
You didn't know.
I see what this is, brother. You still lost against 10 men, and they should have got a penalty.
Do you know that?
It was what it is.
Ram, you're moving passionate.
Did we win? Did we win that game, Touchline?
Cool. Well, what did you do?
Did we win the game? Okay, we won the game. Okay, thank you.
Did we beat Wolves? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and we beat Newcastle, and you didn't. You let Osula score a banger against you.
Why do you always do this? What we
Because
beat Newcastle? We beat this team. Why do you always do this?
I beat Newcastle.
You know what, Ram?
I am not letting you do this.
Ram.
If he says that, I'm sorry. If he says that, I'm going to fight back. I'm going to fight back.
Okay, you always say that rage baiting, not rage baiting. You're the easiest to rage bait on. You're so.
So when I give it back, no. This is why I get mad. Because when I give it back, you start having a go at me for giving it back. Where is the consistency? What are you doing?
He's so triggered. It's unbelievable.
What are you doing?
Hey,
And then you're like, Paz, why are you so triggered? Paz, why are you so triggered? Why you always triggered?
No. Again, no. I'm triggered because you're.
I've never seen someone triggered when he's sitting like this.
Do you know what it is? No. Do you know why I'm triggered?
I'm so triggered
Because you're gatekeeping what I'm saying, bro. You're gatekeeping.
I am not gatekeeping anything.
You are.
Yes,
you
this
are.
panel says wild shit, and I'm not gatekeeping shit.
You are You're not letting me hit back. If they're gonna
talk about your team.
Ram, what is your excuse?
But okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop now, guys. We're gonna go. Ram, you kind of went into every single player for Arsenal. Do you rate your players? Do you think McAllister is great? I'm gonna ask you. Do you think McAllister is great?
I think the only good players in that game yesterday were
not game. No, not the game. Do you think your players are? Yeah. Do you think your players are good?
I think our players are good.
Good. What level good? Like top 5 good or Premier League champions good?
Challenging for a league title, bro. They are. Yeah. But again, when you have a group of players that aren't fully invested with the manager, and also the manager doing up stupidity, then you can't.
Where do you rank McAllister in the best midfielders in the league in general?
Top 10
this season or overall?
Overall, top 10.
Overall,
top 10.
Probably top 5. Yeah,
top 10.
Top 5.
Top 5 if I'm really thinking about it. Top 10 at a max.
Okay.
Alexis McAllister, my midfielder. Alexis McAllister.
Who the hell played that? And do I look like a Sam? Have some shame and decorum, Mo. Have some shame and decorum.
What's the excuse then for giving Wolves their first back-to-back wins of the season?
There is no
Wolves there. They're giving Wolves. I don't even know what. I don't know percentages, but literally they had 13 points and you gave them 3.
Makes an announcement already before the transfer window, before anything. We will be fighting for the Champions League next season. It feels so bad not watching Liverpool in this Champions League. And he says that obviously they didn't really expect to win the league title at the start of a process.
Is Alexis McAllister world class?
No.
What is this word, man? Can someone tell me what this word means? What does
to be fair, I had to. Brother, I don't know why you're getting upset. I had to change my.
Next season by keeping
Brother,
our.
why are you fucking saying this,
Guys,
bro?
it's because I'm gonna tell you the difference now. Because people do revisionism. He's right. I wanted this.
Am I Hussam?
No, you're not. But you need to respond to Hussam then.
I
But you need to respond to
I
Hussam.
respond to Hussam on his channel. I respond. You know this. I go on his channel. I respond to him on his channel. Are you Hussam? No.
Drama again.
Why do I have to respond to Hussam? Why can't I respond to Hussam on his channel?
Sign an extension, sign players, and let's go win this Champions League. Okay.
Okay, now. Okay, anyway. Okay, the problem is. Okay, now.
What the?
So Liverpool,
hell?
you think Liverpool, you think the problem was Verts, but you wouldn't. The Verts was not good in the beginning of the season.
But that's
I don't
what
know
in the
what
last couple of games. That's what I said. Last couple of games.
I like
it felt as though-
my midfield.
Guys, can we just talk now, please?
Sorry. My phone went off again.
Oh,
You know you can mute him.
That's your ringtone.
You know
It's
you
my
can mute him.
ringtone.
Yeah.
It's my ringtone.
No, you can mute
Can
him.
we talk now?
Can you mute him?
Yeah.
You know you can mute him. You can mute him. Yeah.
Go ahead, Rem.
This time you can actually gatekeep some people's voices. You know what I mean?
Guys, literally, we need to like just move on from this.
Again,
Bruno is
what I-
miles
what-
by the way.
again.
Huh?
No, someone in the chat just said something about Bruno and world class not being world class. If Bruno's not world class,
The McAllister ain't world class.
McAllister ain't world class then, bro.
I had to change my opinion on world class mainly because of Mark Cucurella because he was the second best left back and to call him world class is a bit mad.
He's
That's what I'm saying.
fire.
Do you know what? Do
Yeah.
you know? I asked Jimmy this, and this is how I used to think it is.
You can see
You
his
just
score.
see it. You just see a player because he can't be top 5 in their position. because
Touchline.
I
Do
remember
you know,
a time when there was 10 world class players in one position.
touchline. I
I'm
say
saying.
this is my
That's
definition.
never been true, by the way.
There's definitely been 10
But
world
We're
I
letting
wanna
the
ask you
crowds
guys
bang in your face.
There's not been
Duck,
10
bro.
world class centre midfielders.
So
There
I'm
is
gonna.
No.
I want. Can we go back to Liverpool
Weird
before we go to? We're not gonna do the world class again. Is Van Dijk
Yeah, we're
finished?
doing that on my panel. We're doing
Is that
on
Van
my
Dijk
panel.
finished? Is Van Dijk finished?
Van Dijk is well and truly chefed up, bro. He is finito. That guy is doo-doo, bro.
Van Dijk can't last the entire season. Is he still good enough to play? But the guy's 34.
No.
The guy-
Hold on. There's someone we need to speak about, in fact. And I think I've been trying
Go
to speak
ahead.
about him the last couple of months. We need to speak about this guy. Yeah, and because
Most
he's gone under the radar. And for me, he's
Yeah,
the most
I know
bang
exactly
overrated
what you're talking
player.
about.
I know he's the most bang overrated player ever because he gets talked about like he's the best in his position. And the guy spends 3-4 months a season injured.
Yep.
Alisson is the most overrated goalkeeper.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
absolutely washed as well.
Ah,
He's done.
yeah.
He's
Tell
dusted.
me fucking more. Tell
Bro,
me more about that
Paz,
agenda.
Paz,
I'm all over
Paz.
it.
Paz, and you name me one
as a PM?
world-class goalkeeper, best
Where do I
goalkeeper that
subscribe?
spends 3 months a season injured, apart
Yeah.
from Courtois. Because
Where do I
Courtois,
subscribe?
I hear it.
Where do I subscribe to that one day? That's a great.
You can subscribe to him all you want, bro. He is the most bang over.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, can we let Ram respond? Can we let Ram respond then? We're gonna do this.
Because at the end of the day, even when he has had, this has probably been his worst season in almost, was it 4-5 seasons? 4-5 seasons. The quality that he still proves, the guy still has saved us massive points this season. It's not my fault that he's got at times a bunch of donuts in front of him that keep on letting him have to do 80 to 90% more work than he has to. Alisson is Alisson the Alisson of 3-4 seasons? No, he's not. He's not. Because Alisson 3-4 seasons
He's
was
never been that good.
Can someone look up
never been that
how
good.
much
Never
how
been
much
that good.
saves he makes compared to the rest of the league, please? Because
He's never been that good.
That's
He
one
pulls off one or
hold
two
on, that's
good
one
saves.
whole point is that he's got too much volume. Can someone look that up, please? How much is he doing compared to the rest of the league's goals?
I'm saying, bro, honestly, bro,
I've
I
been
swear
intrigued with
down.
that.
Yeah, I've always thought it. I'm always like, firstly, he spends 3 or 4 months injured, and for me, for a goalkeeper,
Every year.
you can have a midfielder, you can have a centre back, but if you have a goalkeeper missing 3 to 4 months a season, it's mad because then your number 2 goalkeeper is always a massive drop off. Luckily for you, lot had Kellier, who was actually quite decent. And then, but at one point you had Adrian and they kicked you out the Champions League. Then you got in Mamadashvili. That's where your downfall started, remember, this season. Because Mamadashvili came into the team and you lost to Chelsea. Do you get what I'm saying? So this guy...
It wasn't his fault. We lost against Palace when Alisson was injured. Wasn't
and
injured.
Alisson
Sorry.
saved that
And we
game,
lost to
though. That would have been out
Galatasaray.
in 4 or 5-1.
We lost.
Oh,
Really? So if that game, it was Alisson was very.
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Alisson was never that
I've
good.
looked at Alisson's
No,
career.
I won't entertain anything like stuff like that because I know you're just doing up the triggering to him, bro.
I'm not.
Say
I'm
Alisson wasn't
I
that
said it
good.
on my stream. I said it on my stream that Alisson.
Well, every single goalkeeper in the history of the game is probably argues with you about that.
Rom, is it?
Sorry, say that
Ramadan
again.
being
Every
done?
single person in the history of the game argues what you
Every
think.
single goalkeeper in the
person
history of the game. Every single goalkeeper in the
You
history of the
think
game.
every
will
single
argue.
goalkeeper in the history of the game thinks he's better than Van der Sar, thinks he's better than Czech, thinks he's better than Schmeichel because they don't. I'll tell you that they don't for a fact.
Who said he's better than
He's never
Schmeichel?
better than De Gea, by the way.
Who said he's better than Schmeichel?
De Gea's clear of him.
Who said
he's better than Schmeichel? Who said he's better than Schmeichel?
Who said he's better than Schmeichel?
Who said he's better than Schmeichel? Liverpool fans, yourself, bro. You know you come on here and speak for Liverpool.
Hold on.
They think
Ram,
the best-
where is
the most
Alisson
complete
all time
keeper
in the
ever.
goal? Where do you rate him? Where do you rate Alisson?
All time, I think he's either top 4 or top 3.
He's not, but all right, cool.
So surely by math that would mean that you're saying he's better than all these goalies if he's top 3.
Yeah, one
And
of
they
those
would
goals.
probably agree with me.
But a second ago, you act like you was like, oh, who said that? But
Can anyone think? I pass.
No, but he's saying he's better than
Paz, I've got a question
Schmeichel.
for you,
I'm
man. I've
better
got a
than
question for you.
Czech. Better
Can you
than
name
Czech.
me
What
one?
are we doing?
Paz, you name
Hold
me
on. So
one-
now you're saying it's Schmeichel, Czech, then Alisson.
Well, he said no. I guarantee you, no Liverpool fan said that he's better than Schmeichel. Better than Schmeichel.
Okay,
Of
so
course, I've got a picture on my phone.
Schmeichel
I've
Czech
got a picture on my phone of a Liverpool fan saying he's the most complete goalkeeper of all time, bruv. More complete than Manuel Neuer. We can all do this, bro. Don't try and tell me I'm
really,
lying.
Hold on. Are you saying
Are you
it's
gonna
Schmeichel Czech than Alisson? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. What are we doing?
That's just what. Bro, it's just a. Whoa.
Brother, Schmeichel's been playing in the Premier League for almost a decade, bro.
Why
What
are you
doing?
so aggressive? I'm just asking a question. There's no
What are we
opinion
doing?
attached to it. I'm asking a question.
Paz, I've got a question for you.
I don't know why. I don't know where this conversation got
Paz
to.
the question? Can I ask Paz the question?
I don't know where this
Paz, I
conversation
got-
got to. I don't know where this conversation got. I don't know why we're talking about goal. I don't know why we're talking about the history of goalkeepers. What are we doing?
Because I wanted to talk about how finished Alisson was. Paz, I've got a question for you. Can you name me one iconic Alisson performance? Because I can name you better De Gea. I can name you better Schmeichel. I can name you better Petr Cech.
Maybe Ram can. Ram?
Ram, can you name me one iconic performance? Actual iconic, but not just, he made a few good
PSG
saves against
versus
Palace.
PSG away.
Oh, what? The leg you lost. Nice one. Yeah,
The leg we lost.
that's a great.
The leg we
iconic
lost.
performance. Do you
The
know
leg
what I'm
we
saying?
lost.
They won.
you lost.
They won. That's the leg they won. They won because of
they lost
him.
the tie,
No,
sorry,
they-
Oh, look at this guy. Get your
He's
facts
the
right,
wrong
bro.
one.
Get your facts right. Get your facts right.
Yeah, you lost the tie, bro.
What did you?
Yeah,
so
but
you-
that was an
Yeah,
amazing
but
performance.
iconic
that's
would be
when
you'd have to
when
win
man
the
like
tie to say
Buffon was
iconic.
telling us
They're saying
that
they didn't lose. They know exactly what I meant.
Right, okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. If you got that remontada at AC Milan, if you ended up losing that game, would that be iconic? If you came back and bagged 4 and they bagged 5, would that be iconic? So then, how can you say this Alisson performance is iconic?
But you said because we talk about the game, we won the game.
Yeah, but it can't be iconic if you lost.
No, you
No,
lost
but
the
we won
leg.
the
It's
game.
not iconic.
We won the
It
game.
can't
Yeah, but
be
you
iconic
lost.
if you
You
the
lost.
leg.
You
won
lost
the
the
game.
No, they won the
Sorry, I'm
game.
using the wrong
They won
word.
the game
Yeah,
because
but
of
you
him.
lost the tie, though.
They won the game because of him. Yeah, but they
Yeah,
won
but
the
you
game
lost
because
Do you
of
see the
him.
goal? Do you see
They
the
won the game
goalpost?
because of
Do you see
him.
the
Hold on,
goalpost
it's
moving?
not
Do you see the
iconic.
Yeah,
goalpost
but you
moving?
lost the tie, bro.
The
same way you won the tie against
you're
Liverpool.
asking about the goalkeeper. You're asking about the goalkeeper performance. That was amazing
Yeah, but what I'm trying
performance.
to say-
There's no way you remember a goalkeeper performance
That's
when
what I'm
you
saying.
lost
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying.
game.
That one performance is the one performance I've looked at him in his entire Liverpool career. I've gone, he actually won him the game. He actually won them that game. Yeah, I could name you bare times.
No, there is plenty of time. See, you're disingenuous.
Again, we're being
You're
disingenuous.
disingenuous.
21-22. 21-22. There was about
You're disingenuous. There is
There was about
plenty
20
of
or 30
times.
games.
Iconic performance.
There
You
is
know what I'm
plenty
saying?
of times. It is easy when you come prepared and you think about iconic performance and stuff like this. There's plenty of times where Alisson literally
Facts.
by
Donnarumma
his
does.
saves.
Do you remember
Yeah,
Inter
I'm
Milan
biased-
away? Bro, do you remember
biased,
Inter Milan at the San
biased.
Siro?
I don't remember games for goalkeepers. I don't even remember for De Gea. I don't remember games for goalkeepers.
Inter Milan at the San Siro. We should have
And by
lost
the way,
because of Alisson.
do you think I will remember? I remember only for me. I only remember one performance, which is Barcelona away, for Julio Cesar. That's it. I don't remember iconic
Ram,
performances
you
for
were talking about
goalkeepers.
Prem, though. So
It's not something
he's
that
about
I
Prem.
remember.
You're saying two, three
I can
Prem
name
goals.
you. Peter Cech won his team the Champions League, mate.
Yeah.
I
In
don't.
Munich.
And when
Okay,
Alisson
well,
came and
I
won the
think
Premier League
I-
and the Champions, do you see the disingenuous we're dealing with? You're being completely disingenuous.
Did he have an iconic performance in the final? Did he save a penalty in the final?
He
And
was
then save a
man of the
penalty in
match.
shootout?
He was given man of the match
You were talking about Prem goalies, innit?
No, he wasn't given man of the match.
Bro,
Brian Brighton
I'm
was
gonna
given
tell you
man of the
something.
match.
by TNT. He
genuinely-
was.
actually,
By BT
Brian
got
Brighton
given
was
man of
given
the
man
match.
I
Brian
actually
Brighton
believe
got man of
that.
the match in 2019.
Alisson, if you're asking me who to choose as a goalkeeper, Alisson or De Gea, I'm choosing Alisson without even blinking, for example.
well-
Even though I rate De Gea. Alisson,
cap.
that's not
De Gea-
cap.
De Gea-
That's
De
my
Gea-
choice.
De
I can
Gea-
explain
De
it to
Gea-
you if you let
There
me
you go.
talk.
Champions League final match, man of the match.
Alisson,
Virgil van Dijk.
yeah.
So,
BT
man like Rambo
BT
don't even know his own football club.
BT
This is ridiculous.
Sport gave him man of the match, bro.
BT Sports.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Alisson, actually, his distribution is ridiculous and elite. In modern football, you'll need the goalkeeper that can pass the ball well. David De Gea might be
He can't
fantastic.
pass the ball
in
well,
shot-
either. He's not good at passing the ball.
You do realize, Mo, that one game, if you looked at the entire game, his passing was
Does
actually
he
quite
say
good.
that Alisson doesn't know how to pass the ball? Is that
Alisson's
what-
not good at
Oh, he's
passing
very
the ball
overrated
either.
with his feet.
He's
He should not just because he's
Thank you. He's
Brazilian
so
doesn't
overrated
mean
with
that
his feet.
he's fantastic with his feet.
Because
And
Edison
you know what? They'll
was
go off.
good
They'll do the Wolves game, be like, oh, that one moment. But then in the entire game where his long pass was actually very good, very good that game. But that one moment would mask the entire thing.
But he's above average. He's just not the best.
Yeah, that's all.
He's
I'm
good.
saying.
He's good.
He's
That's
not
it.
De Gea with his
Yeah,
feet.
he's
De
just
Gea
nowhere
was
near the
terrible
pressure.
with his
Yeah,
feet.
he's
But
better
he's
than De Gea with his
he's
feet.
not
Better than Cech with his feet.
but he's not Edison. But he's still just
Yeah,
good.
that's it.
He's good.
He's just not Edison. He's
Yeah,
not
He's not
Raya.
good.
That's fair.
He's just
That's
just
fair.
okay. That's it.
Yeah, he's not Raya. He's not Edison.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not that.
That's a right.
Yeah.
He's not better than
like
Raya.
Like Donnarumma. Like Donnarumma's not great with his feet. He just kicks the ball, bro. Whereas
Nah,
De
he's
Gea
not
was
right.
awful.
He's better than Donnarumma. Nah, you're taking a piss.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Donnarumma's a better. I swear down.
Donnarumma's
Donnarumma will
a better
retire a
shot
better
stopper.
goalkeeper than Alisson, bro.
Yeah.
Donnarumma's already got more iconic performances than that. Donnarumma won his team the Euros. Do you know what I'm saying? Donnarumma. I'm watching Donnarumma pull off 4 or 5 quality saves a game.
Yeah, but there's
Don't
more.
see
There's,
Alisson do this. Do you know
there's
what I
more
don't?
traction in the Euros than it was the Copa America, so we can't do anything about that.
Bro, Emi Martinez.
Unless you're Lionel
Emi Martinez has got
Messi.
more iconic performances than Alisson.
Unless you're Lionel Messi.
Emi Martinez has got more iconic performances.
Yeah, Emi Martinez
on
just
from
did 3
Liverpool.
goals in the World Cup final.
We'll move
Yeah,
on from
right,
Liverpool.
what an
Liverpool
iconic performance.
penalties, mate, like, come
Conceded
on,
2 goals against a bang
we
average
talk about
Netherlands team.
Can we talk about title contenders Man
Alisson.
United?
Touchline again.
We could talk about Man United.
Again. You want to talk about performances, bro? Come with all the facts, bro, not just yours.
I can talk facts,
Then
bro.
we
Mike,
talk about
And on
Man
that note,
United.
I'm out. Big up, Mo.
I'll
We
let
talk
you
about
go,
Man
everyone.
United.
He's ducking you, touchline.
Um,
He's ducking you.
Touchline, I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences. Mr.
Please,
Moment,
just
I'll
someone
behave.
time
I'll
her
be
out, bro.
nice.
Someone just time her out. bro.
Bruno is world class. I agree with Touchline.
Yeah. I didn't say Bruno was world class. I just said that I don't know what world class means. But if you're saying that world class is top 3 in their position, then Bruno is world class by the definition. But I don't think Bruno's actually a world class footballer.
What
because
happened?
it's
What happened
lax.
to Man United yesterday?
Which bad day at the
What
office, isn't it?
Again, it's 10 men. I love it when
Well,
people
mate,
say
people
that
do this
in the
whole 10
office.
men. Yeah, people do this whole 10 men, right?
Uh-huh.
The last 20 minutes of the game, we actually started to play football. We weren't playing football up until that point. We had few very
But
good
I thought
chances.
you wanted Carrick at the wheel.
Yeah, right. I don't get your point.
You still think that Carrick is good for the job?
because
You
he
think
lost one
Carrick
game.
is good for the? You think that Carrick is good for the job tactically? Like he's someone that you should give the job to?
He lost one game and he looked pissed on the sidelines. They clearly weren't doing what he wanted them to do. Ultimately, he lost one game. Like Newcastle away is again another really bogey round for us. Four games we've lost there in a row now. And yeah, it's a bad
Ask him
game.
the sentiment behind that question. Do you not think that? Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't. Yeah. I said that. I said Carrick doesn't have the
But
experience.
your energy's not the same. Your energy's not the same. Your energy's
Hold
not
on.
the same. Because you're going to
Hold
say
on.
about football that he plays, but Arsenal don't play good football either, and you rate Arsenal. So we can do the same thing. No one plays good football in this league. No one plays the same good football.
What
in this
about good football? No, the tactics. No. What do you mean the energy is not the same? No.
league. That's the legend. That's the word of the tactics. Tactics is good football, but I don't think we.
No,
Tactics
tactics
are
is not
bad.
good football.
I wouldn't say so.
See, tactics is not good football.
Yeah.
So what is the tactics then? What tactics do you mean? 'Cause we
Tactics is
weren't
set
bad.
up well, closing spaces, being proactive, knowing what the opposition will do, and being in control. Being in control, even if you don't have position.
We've done that.
By the way, that's good. That's tactics.
The whole time he's been there.
I explained to you. I explained yesterday what happened in the game. In the game yesterday, tactically they were superior to you. Tactically they were superior, and it's not only about being athletic. It's not only about having Joao Linton there or Tonali or something. You couldn't find a free man. You couldn't create enough chances because tactically your team was set up wrong. Cool, I don't know how to set it up right? Like, it's not my job. See, I can go and analyze the game more. Let me finish that point. Then you asked me a question. Let me finish that point. Let me give you an example. Arsenal yesterday didn't play good football, not entertaining football. They played good tactics football. That means they limited Brighton. They went 1-0 up. They took that chance that they got, lucky or not lucky. And tactically, they were set up well to close the spaces on Brighton and limit their opportunities. Man United yesterday, you can have all the position, you can be one man up, but if your manager doesn't set you up tactically well to take advantage of that, this is tactics. You don't have to play great football. Tactics can be finding the free man to put in good crosses.
Cool,
That's tactics.
You know, smart. I find everyone like so concerned about the quality of entertainment, but this is the game you lot wanted. These are the managers that everyone breaded. They bought this. The football you see today is a product of all the managers you lot breaded. You lot used to talk about Pep like he's the best thing to ever happen to football. He started this shit. Mourinho, you lot used to talk about him like he was God's gift. He started this shit. This is all a product off of the people you lot loved. And now the product is here in its most final form, basically. Now you lot want to complain about entertainment. You lot didn't care, bro. You lot was not rating teams that were still trying to be entertaining. You were calling them, you were rubbing them out, saying they were soft, the manager's dumb. You were saying all sorts of shit. Now that the football that you lot asked for is here, now it's these guys don't play the way like it actually blows my mind, brother. Like it genuinely blows my mind. Like that's what I know. People don't know what they want until you give it to them, and then now you're unhappy about it. But this is what everyone asked for, bro. This is what you all asked for. And no one will have a problem when it's their team winning. Like right now, I don't have a problem because it's my team winning. If it was you lot's team winning, I'd have a problem. Because I never wanted this. I never loved Pep. I never loved Mourinho, bro. Because I know where this is going. Because to actually beat Pep, what Pep was doing, you're going to have to do terrorism, bro. Because you can't match those players. So now it's just a spiral effect of more terrorism. Mm-hmm. Now when someone's gonna, I promise you now, the person that's gonna dislodge Arteta, it's not gonna be Pep, bro. It's gonna be a whole new level of terrorism, bro.
Different style.
Keep going until a change happens. But this is what everyone asked for, bro. This is literally what everyone asked for. So don't complain now. This is your football, bro. Enjoy this one.
Can I respond to Mo's point?
Going back to Man United,
Mo. So
I love the monologue.
You're saying that we tactically got outdone or whatever, which I don't agree with either, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
Yeah, I got told a never a foul, KG, that we got outplayed last night. Yet we had more chances, more shots on target, more chances.
You all were wasteful. That Mbeumo shot that you put over the bar.
Facts.
The Bruno, like you had chances to put him away.
Bro,
you
didn't Bruno Fernandes. Let me tell you something now. Bruno Fernandes created 8 chances in one game.
Yeah.
That is not normal, bro. That's something you see Neymar do or something.
Yeah, but look at the way he's creating these chances, bro. Look at the players who are actually bred in now. This guy is actually a terrorist, bro. But let's keep it a buck. You're not watching Bruno and thinking, this guy is just this clever inside. A lot of it is terrorism and him just slapping it into an area.
Can you elaborate, please? Can you elaborate? Elaborate on this.
Same with Trent. Everyone breeds Trent. This guy is a professional area
cross merchant.
Right, cool. I'm
not going to disrespect and say cross merchant, but these guys.
I want him to elaborate. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on, Touchman. What do you mean? Please, I want to listen to it. I'm even going to go to say this to me.
From 2018 going forward, and here's where I'll say the differences. Prior to that, the players we used to bred is your Ozils, your David Silvas, your Fabregases. Do you know what the difference between them, man, and these guys now? They find a man, bro. They know they're looking at the man and they're finding him. Now, these lot know about where the best areas are to put the ball and where my man should be, and they're slapping it there. Don't get me wrong, some of Bruno's stuff actually looks good, but majority of the time, these lot are just So that's very, very technical. I'm not going to take that away from them. But the reality is they're finding areas at an alarming rate. And that's what Trent was unbelievable at, bro. You told Trent, put it in this area.
Guys, check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp.
These are what unbelievable at doing
Go and
this.
look at that pass.
If this is a Bruno clip, I've watched Bruno plenty of times. I don't need to watch it.
This is the one clip of that game yesterday. Yeah.
If it's an unbelievable pass, I'm not telling you that Bruno can't do that. I'm telling you the averages though of what the players that
I hear what you're
area
saying.
Finders.
I hear what you're saying, but yesterday, genuinely, he put it on a plate. And KG, you said you were watching the game, so he put it on a plate 4 or 5 times.
That loss had nothing to do with Bruno yesterday. I know he gave away the penalty. he gave away the penalty, but that loss was Man United's chance not finishing.
And even the penalty, like it was a penalty in it, but it's just like, bro.
Do you ask you a question? Do you not think? Do you not think that seeing as everyone understands now that it's a very tactical and structured game, the way chances
are pass, isn't it, Mo?
Do you think they're not premeditated?
It's a very good pass, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw it. Yes.
Do you not think that these chances aren't premeditated? Like, out of curiosity, do you not think that like
Go ahead.
you see that because I know a lot of people like to quote.
What is the question? Okay, what's the question?
A lot of people. No, I'm getting there because a lot of people. I'm going to give you the basis of where I'm going with this question. A lot of people used to be like, "Oh, Pep used to say, oh, I'm going to tell them the first 2 phases, and then everyone does what they want. Thierry, do what you want, but until then, hug the touchdown." People love that fucking quote. But now, do you not think the majority of the chances that are created throughout the league, do you think that they're not structurally premeditated?
No, they are.
And I say that to take away some of the bread we're giving some of these creative players.
That's why you gotta throw those stats in the fucking bin about XG, XA, all that.
People are told, like for example, bro, on the training pitch, a lot of the goals you would have seen, they've probably tried it 50 times. And they've told Salah, for example, put it in this area. Put it in this area, Diaz, you make this run every time when Salah gets it in. We know
drill.
I want to go back into this. I want to go back into But Pep Guardiola in his Centurion in the season after, the goals, most of them look similar. That freaking far post run and the far post cross for Mahrez was literally look exactly the same every single game. And I'm like, I was watching the game, I'm like, that looks exactly the same.
That's what I'm saying, Mo. That's what I'm saying.
Like these goals that Man City used to score, and people say, "Oh my God, it's premeditated stuff," and it's genius. It's genius that they make it happen. It's fantastic, right?
There's a different type of creator. Like Bruno and Trent are that right half space, whipping balls in, and guys getting on the end of it. That's different to a Turkey picking it up in the middle and beating a guy. And then playing a chip pass over the top, right foot, left foot, whatever.
The mouth figures it out as he's
But can I tell you something? I don't think Man United. I actually watch Man United now, and I don't think that Man United have premeditated attacks, as you guys think. It is so different every time when I watch Man United. It's under Carrick, right? Sometimes it's through the middle. Sometimes it's better under Carrick. Sometimes they are short.
You premeditate more than one thing.
Huh? But I think it's impossible in a short time that Carrick is able to actually make this happen in that short time.
Mo,
it's very short time. He has been here for a month and a half or 2 months.
If I go to the training pitch, and I create 3 sets for you, and in those 3 sets there will be multiple variations. But we understand what if let's say we build out and we're on transition. You have 3 sets. Whether we build from the left, we build through the middle, we build through the right. There will be variations of those of what happens when you get to the final. However, those things will be premeditated. Like for example, it will help Bruno to know that we've trained Sesko is going to cut across both centre backs and make the run between their left centre back and their left back. If I know that, I now don't need to be as clever and think off the cuff. I just need to find the area, and if you don't get in there, when we're in the changing room, I can call Sesko shit. I'll put the ball there. And that's the difference between like your Ozils, and even through Turkey, these people are doing things off the cuff. When you watch Lamau, bro, what he did not do is train whatever the fuck he's doing, bro. That is off the cuff genius. These are geniuses, bro. But the players that you man are breaking now, they're not geniuses. They're area.
The point of then that the players are worse than they were 10 years ago.
The creative players are way more brain dead than what they used to. They're not as creative. But I don't think it's necessarily because they can't do it. It's because That's just where we are in the game now. This is the
being coached to not do it.
People want guarantees. They want repetition. Yeah. This is what you'd ask for.
It's a control. Everybody's a control freak. Everyone, no managers nowadays want to. They're so obsessed with not losing the ball, right? Don't lose the ball. Don't play anything risky. You're gonna get to your spot where you need to get to, and then you're gonna do this, and then somebody's gonna be on the end of it, and we're gonna drill that. Yeah, it's dark, man. We talked about that with Arteta, but
we'll see. I want to think about, are you allowing Chelsea in it, touchline? This is the one yesterday. Are you allowing Chelsea back in it?
Chelsea are in the Champions League races. They never weren't in the Champions League race. If they lost yesterday, they would have been knocked. I reckon it'd have been done because I don't think they're catching us or Liverpool. But I think because they won.
Do you think they can catch you to finish third now, Chelsea?
No chance. No chance.
No chance. Why no chance?
Cool. They could catch Man United, but then they've also got to catch Liverpool. They ain't catching both of us. I think both Liverpool.
Number one. Chelsea are on the same points as Liverpool.
Yes, but I'm saying
Liverpool need to catch Chelsea. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me rephrase it. Yeah, I think both Liverpool United will finish above Chelsea, right?
Why are you basing that on? Why do you think that?
Better teams got easier run-ins. Pretty too.
Yeah, easier running is easy. Yeah, easier running is something. However, Chelsea going to Villa yesterday and winning there is a statement win. Is a statement win that they're running, even though it's hard.
Pedro, bruv. Yeah, that assist he got as well for my FPL.
Like,
because I reckon they're gonna beat Man City at home as well. They're at home a lot, bro.
The only thing though, Paz, is we're sneaky at home. We're good.
The only problem is they go to Anfield away. Okay, they go to Anfield away. Guys, they went to Villa and dominated Villa. They created 4xG in that game. They had like seven clear-cut chances in that game. That game could have ended.
I can't like even 49 look good, bruv. I swear.
Yeah. Shout out Matty Cash. Big up Matty Cash.
Like for me. So if Chelsea are gonna continue like this, and it's impossible to continue at the same level like this when the Champions League come in. When the Champions League come in, but I said it many times.
Go ahead.
Cole Palmer is a massive key to the Chelsea success. If Cole Palmer play well, and he's unlocking players and stuff, I think Chelsea become good. They don't have a creative someone like that. Enzo Fernandez is not that guy, right? If Cole Palmer clicks, I think they get it. And I said it before. If he actually plays well,
I think if he does okay.
You know why I don't
for me, I hear what Paz is saying. If Cole Palmer goes back to 70% or 60% of what he did for the season, Chelsea will create chances. The guy is talented. The problem is he hasn't shown us consistency yet. He only had done it for one season. So now it's the time for him to step up and carry the team to actually be well. And I'm going to say they have a demon that plays football, to be honest with you. It's called Reece James. He's fucking crazy now at this point.
I agree with that.
What is wrong with Reece James?
No, I look at Chelsea and I just don't think Villa have been awful, by the way. Like I was caught in about 6 minds of that game. I really didn't know where that game was going to end up. But to be fair, they did dismantle them. But Amir and Enzo had his best performance ever. Do you get what I'm saying? In a Chelsea shirt and stuff like that.
He was good. He had some really good passes.
I watched first half. That first goal they scored was because of him. He pinged the ball.
Yeah, the chip
over the top. Yeah, into Gusto. Yeah. So obviously he probably had a good game. I'm like, bruv, I know he ain't going to do that week in, week out because I've seen it for 3 years. I know he ain't going to do it week in, week out. Do you get what I'm saying? Cole Palmer scored a great goal. João Pedro ain't going to score a hat-trick every week. Let's be honest. Do you get what I'm saying? So ultimately, and Gusto ain't get it. Bro, we saw what he did against Burnley where he tried to do another look pass. He ain't playing that ball across the floor again. Do you know what I'm saying? This probably this season. So ultimately, what you saw, I haven't seen that consistently. I've seen it in a one-off game now. Yeah. But I don't look at Chelsea's players and go, you're going to do that again next week. I don't even know you got next game, but
Newcastle.
Newcastle it is. And they've got extra days rest in it. You got Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So I reckon you might narrowly win that game, to be fair. But I just think we're going to finish above them. I think we've got a 3-point gap. I think we beat them at the bridge as well, or don't lose that game at least. So I think
there's some juicy games to come in.
Yeah, we've got some.
It's gonna be a good end to the season.
There's a juicy game tonight.
He froze. That's what happens when you bring up Spurs on this show. Your internet connection says no.
I think if Spurs lose today.
Let me. I'll say this about the
First
game
lose
yesterday.
today, it's over. It's done.
Yesterday's game
I'm
was
money on them getting relegated.
yesterday's game was just as much, and this is what Touch and I we talk about this all the time on the catch up. Villa is not that team. Like Villa is not a good team. Unai Emery yesterday, as much as Chelsea dominated, Unai Emery lost that game for them yesterday. His tactics of playing a high line.
He's better than Arteta. Remember, he won Europa League with Sevilla multiple
Remember,
times.
Mo, this is the manager. People were telling me that I should be willing to swap for Arteta, by the way.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just interjecting. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Villa.
KG. I'm sorry. Go ahead, KG.
No, I was gonna say, let's not act like Aston Villa wasn't completely ass at the beginning of the season when they weren't scoring goals. Apart from that long run that they went on, was it 9-10 unbeaten in the league? They've been who Aston Villa is, a top 6 team, a Europa League team. They're in the Europa League right now with a Europa League manager. That is where they belong. And we proved that to them yesterday. As shit as we are, we went there and absolutely dominated them. Mo, you said 4 XG. Villa had less than 1 XG.
It's a massacre, bro.
And that was with Fofana stinking the joint up. That was with Chalobah. That was with our backup goalkeeper. We dropped Sanchez after that trash performance versus this guy's team. And we put in our backup goalkeeper, who the last time he played in the league was versus Aston Villa, and he was absolutely ass. And we went there and punched him up. We should have had 6 or 7. They made 49 look like a competent winger. That's how bad Matty Cash is on that right-hand side defending. Garnacho was confident. You never give that guy confidence.
It's long. It's that long. It's long, man. It's long. Garnacho looked all right.
Matty Cash. Alejandro Garnacho. We have one fit winger. We had one winger available to us. So Garnacho had to play. And oh my goodness, Aston Villa, you should be ashamed of yourself. Absolutely ashamed of yourself for letting us come there.
I think
we're finishing 5th, by the way. 5th.
You think you'll finish 5th?
Yeah.
I think Aston Villa are gonna drop off here. Now I said this is a must-win for Chelsea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chelsea won it.
I think Chelsea going to go on a run.
I think Villa will drop now. I think Villa will be 6th. I
tell you what, I think Chelsea are going to put the final nail in the coffin for Man City, and I think they're going to go on a run. And I reckon they're going to slap over Man City. And I think they're going to slap over. Remember, I said it here. I think they're going to slap.
I have to talk to you first, mate. Listen, we've got a bigger plan ahead. West Ham, we need them to get points. They have Man City next at home. West Ham are going to.
Can you do it for us?
I'll take a draw, West Ham. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's not the mentality. That is not the mentality. I need 3 points. Yeah. Liverpool are playing Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield.
I'm going to tell you something. Arsenal play first against Everton that day. That's Saturday, March 14th.
What we're going to do to Everton?
Where's that at? Is that at
it's at the end. Guys. Halas. Arsenal, halas. They played the away games, halas. Yeah. They have home games.
We played all of them.
It's finished.
You got the run in.
They have only the Man City away. They have West Ham away. And I think, who do you have away?
One more.
By the way, they have Palace away the last game of the season, which is the league might be over, might not be over then.
No, that's where the parade's going to start from. We're not even playing.
Just to let you know. Well, Man City don't have a lot of away games, but
Palace away.
By the way, Pep Guardiola said, we haven't even spoken about Man City. Pep Guardiola yesterday, he was asked about the points dropped in the second half. They dropped 13 points from winning positions. 13 points from winning positions.
Sounds familiar.
We've dropped 4 out of 30.
Yeah.
Bro, the blue £1 billion bottle jobs.
No, we've dropped 4 out of 34 available points from winning positions.
They dropped from winning position 13 points.
They allow chances. If we credit Arsenal for suppressing chances, you have to talk about City, about them allowing chances. Every game that City plays, I reckon the opposition thinks we can get at them. We're gonna have our chances. It's just a matter of
Anderson and Morgan Gibbs White yesterday. KG was like, they were like,
yeah, that was
Everton haven't beat us in God knows. I don't expect us to drop to Everton, bro.
This is a spot without Donnarumma, but he's part of the team. Donnarumma has been
Wait,
immense this
is
season.
Grealish out for the season? Or am I bugging? Is Grealish out for the season?
Grealish hasn't been amazing, as you say. He's out.
Yeah, he's been out. That's why they got
from nowadays, like to Glaze, not taking their chances or almost scored games. They don't analyze the end product of the game. Fans nowadays like to Glaze, not taking their chances or almost scored in games. They don't analyze the end product of the game. Yeah, for some games, for Arsenal, they do that. AMT for Arsenal, they do that. They don't want to analyze the end product. They haven't taken their chances.
Take our chances. If we took our chances, we would have beat Newcastle. And then this conversation will never be happening.
Should it be a bag?
They out tacticked Arsenal because they didn't. I don't think they outplayed us. I just think
what the fuck was Malacia doing on the pitch?
I'm saying, bro, look at this still image. Let me get it up, bro. No, because Mazraoui got injured. That's why.
Did he? Did Luke Shaw get injured too?
This is what I'm saying, bro. People complain about rest follow. You know, Dan Burn elbowed Luke Shaw in the face and did it on purpose.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Dan Burn will be manhandling people.
Yeah, I'm saying he's a wrong.
Got 9 fingers.
I saw that and said,
"Yo." That didn't even get, and you got the whole Twitter crying about PGML. The fact that didn't even get checked, by the way. The fact that so they gave a red card, but he literally
they cleared it. Now they checked it. They cleared it,
and then he just does that. He just does that in his face, and it's right in the tooth. You've
got
an enemy in me for life, Dan Burn, mate. You've got enemy in me for life. I'll be hating on every
can you imagine?
Every mistake, every missed shot, every loss, I will be hating on you.
No, there's a couple man that are, like Samir Nasri is an enemy for life. I see him out in Dubai. He's out in Dubai.
Look,
and then he wrapped him.
He's facing.
I'm gonna tell you something, German chicken. That's actually not true because if you look at the XG, actually, Arsenal concede more than what they should. You concede less than what you should. So factually speaking, it's not true. David Raya actually conceded more than what he should concede. There is a stat for it. It's the post-shot, whatever thing, right? Donnarumma have saved you numerous times from goals. David Raya has done his job. Donnarumma has literally saved you multiple times.
Yeah, Donnarumma is their player of the season, in my opinion.
There is a shout for it.
You're a troll.
You have to actually play to be player of the season.
I think it's Foden.
But when we keep saying about City, though,
you don't know what
I want to go back to when we keep saying but he has made ridiculous saves and he has made a lot of mistakes as well. He has made mistakes, but he hasn't made ridiculous
saves. Going back
and
forth with a man called German Chicken Wing is mental.
For City as well, like for me, I actually keep saying that City don't look formidable as people want to make them. They're gonna go on a run. I'm still waiting for the run, to be honest with you. They haven't.
They're not.
Been on a run for a while.
All now I'm waiting for this end of season Rodri run. All now I'm waiting for this.
Rodri's been good, to be fair. Rodri has been good. But
he's been good at being a piece of shit.
Ultimately, yeah, he's a scumbag prick and he's crying about fucking penalties when he literally kicked the ball away. Like he has a shot and then drops to the floor and oh my leg. Do you know what I'm saying? Allow it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? The biggest cheat in football is Rodri. His hair's thinning as well, so we know what that means. Anyways. Right, they're on it coming.
I want to know what that means.
I'm saying now, Man City they're going to go trophyless this season. They're going to go trophyless this season.
Trophyless.
Yeah, they're not.
Just know if we beat them for the Carabao under Prem.
No, why would you say that? There is a 50-50 chance they win the Carabao Cup. Like, well,
I don't think that's 50.
Who does City have in the FA Cup this weekend?
Gabriel header in the 85th minute is going to hit like crack.
It's a 50-50, bro. The Carabao Cup is 50-50 for me.
It's not 50-50.
You say it's 50-50. So if Man United play Wigan at home, is that a 50-50 game?
It's not Man United and Wigan. This is Arsenal versus Man City in the Carabao Cup final.
It is Man United and Wigan.
Sorry, it's Stoke City versus Manchester City in an FA, and we all saw what. Actually, I shouldn't mention. I shouldn't mention Wigan around Man City fans. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, Victor Moses.
Not once but twice. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, but I think Arsenal are the favourites. Maybe like 55-60% Arsenal.
Are they? What's the betting favorites say? I haven't even.
When
is the Carabao Cup final? That's what, end of March.
Arsenal are the marginal favourites. Arsenal.
Is it end of March?
Yeah, it's before the international break.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something about this. Actually, the Rodri thing has been good thing. I think it's we look at Rodri only for the passing, right? But Rodri has been slow in transition. He can't cover the same ground as before, and he doesn't read the game the same. That's what people don't see on the pitch. That's why Man City on transition, they are exposed a little bit.
Yeah, they get cut.
I think people see it.
A lot of people, like, because
I think
Rodri
people
in the passing, because
Oh.
Rodri does the thing on the ball brilliantly. He's always an angle for his teammates. It's one of the hardest things to do is actually being always an angle and an option for the teammate that is under pressure. Rodri does that brilliantly, right? But that is only one part of being a DM. The second part is for you to do the defensive work and transition and intercept and contain. He used to do it better than now. He now cannot run, bro. He can't run.
But if you, this is why it's Pep Guardiola's fault. Why are you putting him in a midfield four with Bernardo, Cherky, and Foden?
Because Bernardo does the running for him.
Because he's a genius.
Bernardo's even Bernardo. I mean,
You can't play Foden.
His hair's spinning as well, by the way. But
I said that many times. I don't think that you can play Foden. Okay, basically, you have 4 players that don't defend: Semenyo, Haaland, Cherky, Foden.
Yep.
That's
I
too
remember
many.
people telling me Rangers was the steal of the season. What's going on there?
Yeah, he has fallen off. You remember how he started at the beginning of the season?
Bro,
He
I
had
told
one good game at the start of the season against Wolves.
I said it many times. There is not one midfielder in the history of Pep Guardiola and Man City that came in and was embedded in the first season. Not one.
That's not.
I was told he was the steal of the year, Mo.
Huh?
So I demand to see the footage
Give
of
me the
him
name.
being the steal of the year. Reindeers, that reindeer, bro.
Huh?
I was told
was good in
that
his
he was the
first
steal
season.
of the year when he first came.
No, I'm lying.
Wait, wait.
Captain. Good now wasn't good in his first season. He got injured. Kevin De Bruyne was good in his first season under Pep.
Kevin De Bruyne was purchased before Pep Guardiola.
But you said there's not a manager.
There is no midfielder that Pep bought and was good in his first season under him in Man City.
Sometimes he's done the small print one. I see he's done the small print. I see what you've done there.
No, but
Yeah.
I literally said that. I said there is no
Thiago
midfielder.
Alcantara at Bayern.
Maybe at City. I literally said at City.
Oh, at City. I didn't hear.
Nah, this small print is OD.
No, Habibi, I
What are you gonna
didn't
be
change
next?
anything. Habibi,
He
I
wears
didn't
his
change it.
socks high.
I said there is no midfielder that came to Pep
Called
in his
Rodri.
first season and was in Rodri. They wanted him
Nah,
out.
he
in his
needed
first
a year.
season.
No, I was point saying the next thing's gonna be called Rodri.
There is not one midfield because it's one of the toughest jobs to do is being City's midfield. Anyway, listen.
Without Semenyo, I'm telling you now, Man City is linking you, man, bro. They're linking you, man, and they're scrapping with you, man. I promise you.
Yeah.
No, without Donnarumma.
100%. I agree with this. But listen, Pep, what? Forest deep. I understand he played Foden. I know why. He played Foden because he wanted to.
Dumbest thing he ever done.
Yeah.
Dumbest
Forrest
thing
is
he
good
ever
on the
done.
counter.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Forest
not that,
two
bro.
powerful midfielders and Anderson and Gabs White. The one thing
Would you say it was naive? Would we say that it was a naive
I'll
decision?
say he's bottled it, mate. He's
100%. 100% naive
Very,
decision.
very naive for such an
Yeah.
experienced genius manager.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
I hope. Yeah, I'm sure it's naive. It's and also, Wallah al-Azim, guys. If you at home again take the lead, this is why the energy is different, guys. Wallah al-Azim, the energy is so different. If Arsenal took the lead twice against the relegation side and fumbled, I would be seeing clips and videos and podcasts
help.
and Paul Scholes dancing on tables. But wallah, I swear to God, bro, dancing on tables about a bottle. They don't have the bottle for it. They don't have this. I wake up this morning. There is nothing.
That's because no one cares about Man City.
Nothing.
There's no one to get
There's
onto.
nothing, bro.
No one cares about that club.
Bro, it's nothing to do. Well, it's too Arsenal. Man City are a small.
Habibi, guys,
have one
twice you
fan.
take the lead at home. Twice you take the lead
We're
at home
tiny
against the
club.
relegation.
The only person to get onto is Pep. That's the only
Yeah.
person. There's no one else. And if you love Pep,
Okay,
like
so
every- like all these
go-
other
the
frauds online
pass. So
people-
that's good. So that's good for YouTube. What about the professional pundits, the professional media, the people
but
that
they
get paid to
love
do the
Pep.
job?
No, I actually don't think you get, Mo, how in love and infatuated these people are with Pep.
Yeah, but you still you
Which
can
is
love,
why you're
you
your
can still
choice,
analyze football, but you can still analyze the football in front of you.
Now you're assuming that these people have integrity. Some of these people have cheated on their wife 50 times. They got a whole separate yard to cheat on their whole
calm
family,
down.
and you're talking about integrity. Bro. These people are
calm
not.
down.
You do not link integrity and footballers in the same thing.
Not at all.
People have to understand.
Not
It's
at
not
all.
footballers, bro. Like, come on now.
Man said it's for not footballers. Bro.
Like I want to understand. I'm going to, for example, talk sports. For example, okay? This is the latest video since yesterday. Okay, the latest videos. Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Arsenal, Spurs. Something about championship.
And I
Arsenal.
promise you, you watch them
Hürzeler's
videos.
on Arsenal.
You watch them videos.
And I'm
you know what
like,
they're talking about?
okay, where is the video about Pep bottling it?
When you
Where's
watch
that
those
video?
videos, they're going to
Why
be
that
talking
video
about
doesn't
how
exist?
small of a club we are.
Why is that video doesn't exist? Why I'm going to okay, Unai Emery bottle job, Alan Pardew talking about Arsenal, Arteta, Jason Cundy talking about Hürzeler. Where is the Man City? Okay, when people say that, oh my God, why do you only? Because Patrick accused me today.
I will say,
Like Patrick is saying, or other people as well. It's not Patrick only. I'm just saying, why do you only talk about Arsenal? But give me the clip about Man City to talk about. I want that clip so I can comment on it. Where is it?
don't have
I tell you why, because they're massive.
I will say we can't. I know Pep. We can't say he bottled it, but because he's won so much. You can't use the term bottle of him because like you can have a bad year. You can have a bad 2 years. Fergie had a few years where Fergie bottled it in 11-12. He bottled it in 97, 98.
And
he has
and he bottled it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but people go, oh, why don't you speak about Fergie winning it? Because he won the year the league before and the year the league after, and he only lost it due to goal difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, ultimately, for me, because when you win so much, like if Arteta won 3 league titles in a row and then had a bad year, I'm not going to sit. Maybe other people, I won't sit and say, but I'll say, bro, he's a right to have a bad year because he's won so much. Pep's had so many good years that ultimately he's had.
And I think he's a fantastic manager. But let me just again, Sky Sports.
There's a theme.
Arsenal, Hürzeler, Newcastle, Arsenal, Man
There's
United.
a theme emerging
Liverpool.
with Pep, bro. There's a theme emerging, bro. Like, let's have it right. If you don't win with one of these, like, and then what's mad? I nearly even said the word bummy. How dare I? How dare I call this team a bummy team? If you don't win with one of these great teams instead of a perfect team, I'm looking at you a bit sideways, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck because I've seen other managers that we all rate win
That's
with
true.
non-perfect teams. I haven't seen this guy win without a perfect team.
That last Fergie title-winning team was stinky. Apart from Van Persie and a few
Anyway,
players.
this is what I want to say. But anyway, I don't want to keep you guys for long. Listen, Pass the Creator, touchline facts, and fantastic watch-alongs, of course, of Man United, great meltdowns, of course, and great content. KG's channel in the description, the Ram stand as well. Appreciate everyone that is supporting us. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow or later today, something, I don't know when. But guys, we're 8 likes away from 200. We're really slagging off here on the like buttons. We got more votes than likes, which is absolutely fraudulent. So get us to 200 likes before we end. I will see you guys tomorrow or later, and we're out of here, people.
Big up the chat.